Hi, am I on the air?
Brother!
Yeah.
Yes. It's so.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I'm so fucking happy.
Stupid. Why don't you fucking educate yourself?
What was that? What was that?
Why don't you read a fucking book? It's not cool to be a fucking hipster either. You're a fashionable fucking jerk off. Read something. Read a fucking book, you moron. Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
Seattle's the best. I love Seattle. This is great.
Dude, it's all good. It's all good.
It's not cool to be a fucking hipster either. You're a fashionable fucking jerk off.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second, hon.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Brian, we're breaking it down.
What?
It's time to break it down.
What?
Break that shit down.
Break it down!
Yeah.
And if you're not down with that,
Woo.
I got 2 words for ya!
What was that?
Fuck you!
Oh, wow. Welcome to the show. Interesting way to begin, but
What up, everyone?
welcome to the show. And Brian's sentiments are that of loving and tender fucking. You know, like that one song by the D, Insatiable D, Tenacious D.
Oh, yeah.
How did that go, you know?
He's
Like,
gonna fuck you gently.
sometimes you don't gotta fuck her hard.
Yeah,
That one, you know.
Yeah.
This is a big hit.
Yeah.
Brian, how the hell are you?
I'm good, man.
So fucking happy.
Like Ghostface said, couple fast ones
Oh,
and
wait.
I slowed up because I know how to fuck.
The fans at home are angry. They're
What?
upset because we're sharing too much about the bedroom.
Are we?
We're just we're gonna walk it back. Let's hold on. Let's start this again. I'm gonna hit that Internal Champions music once more.
All right.
Why'd I say that? Because now I can't find it. Okay, here. I keep hitting. You know what's weird is this fucking little thumb drive sticks up about a 1/4 of an inch too high.
Oh.
I hit this goddamn thing. It's not only almost broke the fucking port on the new mark here, but it stops. When I cut the music, that was not on purpose. I
Oh.
bumped that fucking USB stick and the file stopped.
You should
being
get one of
read.
those smaller USBs.
I know. I have them. I don't know. We're going to restart the show. Hold on. We'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay, Brian, don't say fuck so loud this time. Okay, ready, Brian? I'm going to cut the music.
All right.
Welcome, everybody. We're getting the show started.
Oh shit!
We're gonna break it down for. All right. Well,
What?
started with shit right out the bat.
You can't start with shit?
You're a fashionable fucking jerk.
Listen, I start the day with my morning constitution.
I mean, I guess
You
you
can't
know.
start the stream with a good shit?
Are we 5 minutes in? I think we're okay now. Hey, listen, this is alternative media. I've been watching a lot of stuff. George Carlin documentary just came out.
I haven't watched that.
It was great. I can't recommend it enough. We could talk to that. We could talk to that effect later. We could talk Obi-Wan.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Whatever we've been watching, Brian.
Yeah.
But there's games to play. Truly, we're back on Mother Base with the summer stream rolling forward, second week of it, and I couldn't be happier to play more of
Me too.
Metal Gear Peace Walker. You beat Metal Gear 3 today?
Yeah, we
Fuck.
started it Tuesday?
It took me so long, like, what was it? Probably a month of playthrough, for us to do it?
Who's counting?
Yeah, it might have been more. That Shagohod fight, though.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, because,
Let me see if I can make any stuff. Then I'll get to the mission.
mean, again, we stream for far less time here than I do on KLBR, but yeah, I mean,
yeah, once a week, 2 hours, give or take.
yeah, and we're catching up, we're shooting the shit, we're taking calls. I'm playing pretty uninterrupted.
Can I afford all this? I guess I can.
But let's see, it took us.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty quick. You've beat it several times before.
Yeah,
so,
that's the other thing. You'd only beaten it once.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Most of the times when we get to a game, from beginning to end, it's only the second time I've ever completed it on stream. Sometimes, well, very rarely the first. I think Lollipop Chainsaw was the only game I finished first on the stream, and I hated it. Absolutely hated not knowing what to do while streaming video games. I know a lot of people stream brand new games.
Yeah.
And I do too, but it's funny, I'll stream portions of the games I beat a day or two before.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll dip into a little new territory, if I feel real comfortable in a game.
Huh.
Yeah, I generally
think
don't do that.
I'm kind of the same way when it comes to that kind of stuff. I think it took us almost 4 months to beat Metal Gear Solid 3.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, here's the thing. The other thing is that game is more of a boss rush than anything.
Okay.
There's so many boss fights, and they're all very specific.
Yeah.
The fury is very specific. The fear you have to do, you have to hide. You have to really use all of your resources. There's not a lot of cheesing you can do to the gameplay. You just have to. There's only one area where you can really cheese the boss.
The end? I mean,
you can, but I did normal. I went for him with the trank.
Okay.
I did a non-lethal run.
You didn't kill his bird?
No.
You streamed a non-lethal run?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You didn't accidentally knock a guy off the tanker?
No. What happened was, and I realized right away, somebody threw a grenade. Not me.
Oh no! One of theirs?
Yeah.
Friendly fire?
Friendly fire threw
Ah,
a
you hate
grenade,
to see it.
And then I restarted. Thankfully, it was right after a save, so I dialed it back. But
Ooh.
no, honestly, it's just that game is yeah, it was really interesting how the controls are kind of stiff,
In 3? Yeah.
Yeah, but
You're playing not the new version? What was
I was playing the HD collection.
Okay. So that's its newest version, yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
and but the controls are so rigid, and I realized because it was still kind of designed like an old game, multiple levels, action buttons are pre-rendered animations, him climbing something has to put him in a completely different state. Whereas now, video games, even this one, exist kind of all at once. The fluidity of movement in Metal Gear Solid 5 or even 4, you remember, you could go from running to diving to rolling to
Oh my god, in 4 it was almost too much freedom of movement because I would never know how to properly control Snake.
Yeah, for a while I didn't. Yeah, and I had a huge disconnect because I was trying to play it like Metal Gear, but instead they updated the controls, and that's why back when we played 4, I said, I think you're going to actually see Garrett play this better because he's used to playing games that are now physics-based rather than just a video game.
I see what you mean. Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me. That kind of does make sense to me. I'm just letting Paz explain here the mission, a little further. This is one of the first. This is the first armored vehicle battle.
Yeah. Our first boss
fight against the Lav G, and I remember this being a big part of the game where you never really went. You went up against boss vehicles like Shagohod.
Yes.
Metal Gear. But this game kind of held you against these helicopters, these armored tank carriers, and just straight up fucking tanks. for the first time ever, and that became such a big part of co-op battling, and just stealing that, getting that tank for your mother base, getting that aircraft, that helicopter or whatever. That was so fun. Let me go into prep. So I'm glad you guys beat Metal Gear 3, and now you moved back to...
I'm playing the Pathless.
The Pathless.
Yeah,
did you just start Pathless this afternoon?
Yeah, this afternoon. And played that for about an hour and a half, and it's cool. It has like that Breath of the Wild open world element that a lot of games took after Breath of the Wild came out.
Sure.
Really made that like exploration focused gameplay popular again, which I'm all for. Jared, our CAG gamer himself, cheap ass gamer himself.
Oh, I love Jared.
Thorban was telling me about that game.
I would love to.
I had not had a...
Hold on, scratch that.
Whoa.
Jared
he's
is
a
not...
He's a savings pervert.
He's a pervert for fucking deals, maybe.
Yeah, just like Jay White's a knife pervert.
Exactly. And I'm just a regular pervert. Go ahead.
But no, they were telling me about that game a month ago or so. They were playing it, and he's like, "Yeah, it's Zelda, but it's all just puzzles." And it's actually a really fun game. The art style's cool. It plays really well. It has the DualSense.
I think Johnny was telling me he's playing this here.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Oh, that's cool. Check out Johnny's Johnny TV.
Yeah, we were talking. Johnny TV was streaming last night. We were talking about limited run games had their E3 announcement.
Yeah.
Mega 64 produced a lot of stuff for that, so we were watching that and we were kind of talking about a lot of games, and that got the ball rolling on like how many Zelda clones are really out now.
A lot.
So many. So
a lot.
The cream rises to the top. You're saying Pathless is a good.
Pathless is a pretty good one.
A good one.
No combat in terms of like it's not really. You don't have a sword. You're not slashing at shit. You do have a bow and arrow, but it's really more like.
Okay, I'm starting. I don't
kinda
remember
like,
how this first one goes.
Man, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a rhythm game, a little bit.
Okay. See, that was the last Zelda game I played. Was that Crypt of the Necrodancer?
Oh yeah.
Which was like a Zelda rhythm game.
Yeah.
That was such an interesting mashup, but I really enjoyed it.
I appreciated it. Not my kind of gameplay.
It was so unique, but
yeah.
man, I found it difficult, and it did. You know what is interesting? I really had fun, and I clicked with it, and it's like when I clicked with it, that's when I put it down.
Yeah.
That's when I stopped playing. I was like, oh, I get it. All right. I don't know why.
Yeah, see that when I get a game like that,
I need to go back to it.
That's what started to happen with this game.
Oops. Fuck.
I feel like we have done this mission on this stream together.
Well, I think I've done this mission at least 100 times just because it's like this map, and there's different variations of the tank or the lobby or whatever you fight, and it's always the same.
But I feel like you and I did this before, like to get like
for sure.
'Cause I remember us like this one specifically.
For sure.
But yeah.
This was my technique. Was always hide in the. Damn, I'm getting too pushy with my L3 R3s.
Gotta be careful.
But this was always the mission. Is just like let the battle damage hit the building. It starts to disintegrate eventually, but we got a while. Then they move over here. There was a way to aim down sights, right?
Triangle?
Whoops. Move away from that.
Or up. I don't know.
Triangle. Up. No. No. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you guys. If I remember, yeah, you got to take out as many dudes as you can until they stop coming out.
Yeah.
Then the driver comes out, you take him out. And I'm just going rock and roll mode, unless we want to do some CQC, boys. Come find me. Oh, you need the right gun equipped, though.
Yeah, you need a gun. You need the knife.
Or a stun rod. Come here, fellas. Fuck, all you cool dudes were here. Come with me.
Throwing that fool.
Taking you with me. Come here. Get over here, you. Okay, now he's a little sleepy, so we're just gonna send him on back to Master Miller. Been playing a lot of Evil Dead.
Oh.
And I played a bunch of the Demon. I'm trying to like get good at that.
I still haven't checked that game out.
I got pretty good at Survivor, and like now the fan base of the game has all had it, you know, for a couple weeks now. Everyone kind of understands how to play.
Yeah.
Stick together,
so
you
the
know.
people who are still there are probably people who actually care
Exactly.
about playing well.
The people that are still there are actually like pretty good.
Cool.
So, I mean, still there. It's not that old yet.
But yeah, and, like a lot of people are probably going to fall off because they have a million other games to play. But the people who are enjoying the game and want to keep playing it are going to be the ones who are still there.
Right. So having fun with that, kind of like learning now, because I've leveled up. I've max leveled Cheryl, the healer, and Kelly now to level 25. So I was working on maxing another fucking single player character, and then I just went like, hold on. Why don't I go play as the demon and actually like learn? Because even as Jason in that Friday the 13th game,
Yeah.
I never got good with Jason Voorhees.
Oh, no?
No. I never won a battle. I mean, I still haven't won with the Deadites either. 1, 2, can I get the free cutscene? Love it!
I do. People have been asking me about it, and I remembered it, like, you know, being announced. The Quarry. You remember that game?
The Quarry, yes,
With
Kristin,
David Arquette and
you know,
all that shit.
our friend, Earth Crisis actor, who I've been playing a lot of Evil Dead with,
Yeah.
she was telling me about that game, The Quarry. The Quarry.
Is that Brenda's song in it?
It's got all those actors, kind of like they did that one game with Rami Malek and,
Dude.
the one Hayden Panettiere was in it.
I
Trisha played all of those. They weren't the best. Just the one of my alley, I guess.
Right.
Equip the rations.
Until
get the law
Dawn?
out. Until Dawn, though.
Yeah,
that's
they
it.
made. So it's the same team that made that.
Ooh, I fucking did. Do you see that shit?
I did.
He teased me. I keep hitting square.
Tease
Stop.
the out of your
Stop.
with its natural.
Stop hitting square. Brian, we were too lewd in the beginning. Right?
What?
Talking about teasing my naturals.
What?
Oh
I
my
didn't say anything. Man.
God. What? Listen, I'm gonna pop this goddamn gas tank. Finally. Did it blow? Yes. That's how you get them. Get those gas tanks.
Yeah.
One on the other side, huh?
Boom.
No more guys are coming out, so now I can kind of dodge.
Yeah. God, I
that's
remember how
it?
difficult this was because I tried to do it non-lethal, so the first time I did it, I didn't have any explosives.
You know what? That's it for the lab, too. I forgot how limited. Oh, grenades.
Oh, you can do
Oh, what the fuck is this happy horse shit?
what happened?
They're getting out again.
Oh,
Eat a grenade. Oh, I fucking overshot. Oh, it's only one. Oops.
oopsie.
Do I have the rations?
You're running
equipped?
right at it.
I got the rations.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay. Now I'm switching back to weapons. So the little bit of demon play that I've been doing is just been fun fucking, like even if you don't win, oh, he got ran over, how funny. Even if you don't win,
Yeah.
which like I said, I have not done yet. Fucking with the players is so much fun. It's a blast.
Oh, I bet.
God, I have to apologize. I have this terrible fucking cough that I developed on last Saturday. We streamed, as you know, 6-4 day, Mega 64
Oh,
day.
yeah. That was fun.
Hey guys, George was there.
This is George.
He had a good old
Did you win
time.
the tournament? Who won the Marvel vs. Capcom tournament?
Well, interestingly enough, yeah, Brian and I hosted a little poorly played stream showcase for you folks at home, you lovelies, watching on Mega 64 Day. And we set everything up, Brian, as you know, for Marvel vs. Capcom, but it wasn't quite a tournament. Although, don't tell Sean that, he wouldn't have known
I'm
otherwise.
so fucking happy.
It was in practice mode, and we were just doing a little like,
Exhibition match?
yeah, just like,
Yeah,
hey, show
okay.
me Tronebone's finisher. Show me Nemesis is this. Do the quarter circle back. But at the end of Sean and Rocco playing, Sean's like, I don't even know who's gonna win. It's like, oh, it's in. Sorry, Sean, it's in training mode. It's,
Oh.
everyone's health, you know, everyone's health is replenishing every 30 seconds. You didn't notice that? It was fun though.
I'm so
Well, that's
fucking
good.
happy.
And then I got Johnny and Kevin in here. Yeah, people were like, why does Brian keep disappearing? Every time the segment changes, Brian is not in his seat. I was
had to take
curious
a
too.
shit.
Yeah, you twice even.
2 times, yeah.
Weird.
2 times I had to take a shit, bro. Why you guys gotta get up with my bowels?
I liked the bit of hitting the sound effect to announce the player names, since we were
Yeah.
kind of like trying to find out when that was going to happen. But it worked out well. We had a number of good viewers throughout the day, and we sold a number of delicious merchandise.
Oh, speaking of, that would be a good sign.
You can still get some of it.
That's right. You have time. You know they're always saying you're out of time, Brian?
Oh, yeah.
You still have some.
What?
That's right. Mega 64 Days exclusive merchandise is still up for pre-order. If you would like to secure any of the lovely things you see on screen, head on over to shop.mega64 right now and buy.
Bye, bye, bye. Oh, that hat is so nice.
Bye.
The long sleeve shirt is so nice. Pre-orders are up.
Bye.
There's a black version and a pink version of the hat. So good. Oh, whoa, the skate one. That's sick.
You can have one kiss.
All right, we're back.
Dude, that skate pullover.
Oh, the skate pullover? You're fucking absolutely right.
Dude, I'm gonna get myself like an XL or a 2X of that.
Yeah?
Some fucking at-home comfy shit,
Wear
bro.
it big like a skater boy?
Wear that shit at home, comfy shit, bro.
I hear you. I'm in the middle of a lab fight. I hope the time can't run out.
The
There's some...
scrunch shirt is
Oh,
also
look.
good.
There's some, like, health bars on the top of his screen, I'm seeing. Oh, never mind. The captain's already out.
Why don't you go and fuck off then,
Why
Captain?
can't I hit him, dude? What's
Because
happening?
you're not shooting.
Well, I'm shooting at him.
Yeah. but-
Surely he should be shot if I'm shooting at him.
Well, I mean, you can shoot at somebody, but totally miss.
Dodge this. That's true. That
I mean,
happens.
even soccer players miss their goals.
Well, we missed several comedy opportunities in the beginning of the show already. How do you explain that?
Were and are no longer. How did that happen?
So the cutscene ensues. Hard to do no-kill runs. Brian, I'm very impressed that you have beaten Metal Gear 3 yet again with
Oh,
a no-kill run. A real fucking big boss title earned for my man King Lord Brian.
I got Pigeon at the end, and then Hideo Kojima signed the little.
You got Pigeon? Why
Yeah.
do you get Pigeon?
I don't know. I don't know what the ratings mean in that game at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
But I got
I
Pigeon.
want either fox or hound.
Took me about 12 hours to beat.
Oh, nice. You know, last week we were talking about 3A figures, the Ashley Wood stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot on the back wall here, there's a string divers figure.
Oh, what?
This has been here forever. I have one at home too that I've got
What's
open.
this?
But check that out. But that's one of the that's the Ashley. I was just seeing the Ashley Wood art again.
Oh, I see.
Ashley Wood's company there, 3A. They make some pretty dope stuff. And these were from some comic book that also. It's usually something that's attached to like these Robots vs Zombies comics.
Sure.
Back in the day, they never made automatic Kafka figures. That would have been cool. That's not where it was, but it lives there now.
That's
so
where it lives.
fucking happy.
All right. Oh shit, they got Amanda. By way of kind of like how we're faulting people out. Oh
Damn
shit,
right.
interaction. Move it, loser. Does it make it? Fuck.
Dang
Barely
it.
dodged.
Miss.
Don't do it, Amanda! You'll fall. The damage will kill you, for sure. She's like, I ain't care.
Nah, dude.
I'll break a leg,
Blam.
but I won't go alive. Because you know, in war, they torture you, bro. They get a hold of you, POW style, stick you in a tiger cage, and where are they, Nicaragua? Torture her, find out all about where her compas are back home. I mean, that's what they did to her fucking brother, right?
Yeah.
Chico cracked.
Poor Chico.
Poor Chico. I mean, they dangled some pretty devious shit in front of Chico's face. What is it? They used paws against him.
Oh, that's true.
A puberty-stricken young man's crush against him. What an evil, twisted fucker Skullface was.
It was.
How do you write a character that evil? What's in your head, Hideo?
Good story.
Body bombs and all? I was thinking about that because someone was talking about that What was Spielberg's wife directed that movie? Ex-wife? Oh no, it's not his ex-wife.
Hurt Locker?
Hurt Locker, yeah. I wonder if Kojima got the body bombs thing. This is what we were talking about last week.
Oh, I don't know.
From that movie. In Ground Zeroes, you know?
Oh, is there one in that movie?
Yeah. Hurt Locker's a good movie.
I mean, it won best script or something? Best picture that year?
Yeah, like when I was younger, I was really into like that type of film. At the time, I just thought it was, and when I was a kid, I'm like, yeah, war movies. I like Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now. I like war movies. You know?
Oh, yeah.
But then
Never said a word.
that style of movie definitely, you know, it could be called a war movie. But also, God, I mean, Apocalypse Now is like a horror movie. Oh, no, shit, The Fractured Bone. That's what I'm looking at, Brian.
Oh.
I'm only looking at the fracture.
Yeah.
Nothing else is the
Very
ominous.
nice pelvis.
The ominous music plays. How should I? How could I? I mean, yeah, Hurt Locker was good. There was this whole segment with he finds a kid that had a body bomb in him. And it really fucks him up.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that's cool.
I could never replace him.
I can just keep zooming. Why can't I zoom in on like Snake? I want to go through like see Snake and his skivvies.
The movie came out in 2009.
No way
and
to
Peace
fight la
Walker.
revolución.
You go to Bones, but you get undergarments for a split second. She's got the Ellen Ripley white cotton joints on.
I am so
A year
fucking
later, so yeah,
happy.
maybe they
Sean
did get it
likes
from
that.
that.
I wonder, you know, Kojima is not, you know, keeping any secrets
No.
with how he makes his content. He pulls inspiration from all media, films, books, games, television, and these things that he loves. He kind of regurgitates them into his work.
Yeah.
I wonder if the body bomb thing came from it. I'd never heard about that. I'd never seen that. I didn't know that insurgents were doing that kind of shit during, what was it? What war was that? The War on Terror? Which endless fucking nightmare war was America creating then?
I am so fucking happy.
I don't remember. Was this Iraq or Iran? I stopped watching the CNN round-the-clock war coverage.
Afghanistan, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I mean, like, fuck, Dark Knight had a body bomb. And that was 2008.
Oh, that's right. That dude in the fucking jail. And
Yeah.
He's like, he said that he'd make it all go away. Yeah, that was a good scene. I forgot about that dude. And you can see it glowing.
You can see it glowing.
Just tell me where.
Maybe he got it from the Dark
Yeah,
Knight.
He has some sort of
Fucking
contusion.
happy.
Probably.
Commissioner Gordon's got some kind of contusion here. Fuck him. Send him in the fucking drunk tank.
Smart fucking.
Let him
smart fucking
sleep
ploy.
it off.
Like people again, like they I feel like they don't look at the Nolan Batman movies for how well written they were. Like
Oh, we've waxed poetically. Yeah, they are
Yeah.
well written.
it's pretty good.
What I was saying earlier was I got this cough streaming all day Saturday for you lovelies out there. I was feeling like a little tickle, and then I don't know, dude. We hit that fucking. We were kind of hyping it all of the last PPS.
Sure.
The tier ranking of every Mega 64 video. That was the big finale, you know. How fucking long did you think that went? Because it was about 4 times longer than I thought it would
Oh,
go.
I mean, you guys were gonna do every Mega 64 video?
There were like 400.
Yeah.
Rocco prepared us. He's like, yo, this is long, guys.
Yeah.
Sean tapped out as usual.
When
Yeah.
I
You know
heard
that's
that-
happening, though.
When I heard that you guys
Fucking
were going
happy.
to do every Mega 64 video, I'm like, this is going to take hours.
Oh, and there were some, you know, that weren't there. There were some things that were like put into the past category. The whole thing is archived up on Mega 64 archives. You can check that out.
Yeah, but
The
I
individual
figured you were
pieces are
gonna
coming
do-
up too. But yeah, I thought like, okay, this will take a while. And I'm fine with sitting and streaming for a while, but I didn't realize like, yo, I gotta talk for this entire time.
Yeah.
I already kind of got like a little tickle, and then like,
Yeah.
now the tickle is becoming an uncontrollable cough where I couldn't stop like drinking because I couldn't stop coughing.
Yeah.
Which made me had to get up and pee so many times. It was this like, oh my god, I want the stream to end. I have to stop. But I also don't even remember what this video is. I kind of, okay, watch it again. Like, let's see.
Yeah.
So it just, that kept going and making things longer and longer.
Yeah.
I was sick.
awesome.
I was fucking sick on Sunday.
Well, so
I pretty much like stayed in bed and rested. And then I was scared I had COVID again.
no.
I thought like, dude, but I took a test even, and I was like, okay, negative. Thank God. I just have like, overdid it.
It just kind of sounded like how you would feel after the longest PAX weekends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
you
always
know?
talked about it being like that.
Yeah, I lose my voice talking and projecting, and then that'll give me like a sore throat. And now, this fucking cough is the one last little dying thing I've got. But felt better the last couple days.
That's good. Yeah, no, I imagine it probably took you guys about 3 hours to go through that whole list.
Oh, I think that part. I don't think we ended until I don't think I got home till 9, 10.
At what time? Oh, damn.
We started it at noon, so that's streaming for streaming for 9 hours. We've done 9-hour streams for like MLK and stuff.
Yeah,
But they're kind of low priority. You can come in and out.
Yeah, no, talking the whole time is very different. And that actually makes me realize why Howard Stern does his show the way that he does. Because, you realize,
How
Stern...
do it know?
Well, so Stern has a very different sound than a lot of people, because what he does is he puts his mic up here.
Yeah,
and then he talks at this volume.
Well, also, he uses a lot of specialized compressors.
Right.
And equipment to modulate his voice that way.
Yeah.
He's very rarely talked about it.
Oh.
It's still his voice. It
Yeah.
sounds like him, but it's so that he can talk very easily without projecting and straining his voice. It's a weird thing that he's amplified everything. Because if you listen, like in my car, his voice is bassy.
Yeah.
No one else. Gary gets on the mic.
Nobody else sounds as bassy as Howard. And that's Howard. The reason why he does that, and I realize it because I do it too.
He needs compression.
Well,
so he can
the
talk
opposite.
Quietly.
The opposite. His compression.
He needs amplification.
He boosts his signal a lot. There's two different ways that I speak when in normal voice I speak like this. When I'm talking normally, and I'm talking to normal people, this is pretty much how I talk.
Sean loves that speak.
Kind of comes out of my nose. When I talk on show, I talk like this, and I put more bass into my voice.
Ah, yes.
Mostly because of Howard Stern, and because I like that deepness that comes through with the audio. I don't think people realize that this is not a normal way of speaking. This is my normal way of speaking.
I don't even know if I'm doing it anymore. I think, I think it's... I can't turn it on or off anymore because we're on camera so often.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a default for me. I know it's a different voice that I use, but I become more aware of how to use it.
When I'm doing jokey announcer voice, though, almost when I intro the show, it starts that way.
Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let me just let this ring out.
Welcome, every one of you, to the Poorly Played stream number
463.
With me, as always, is my favorite King
Did I get it right?
Lord, Abu Chakra. Hello, Brian.
Hi, Garrett. How are you today?
Thanks. Let's
What kind
start
of
the show.
What kind of a voice was that?
There's another voice. My Michael Jackson voice.
That's your regular speaking.
I'm gonna make a change.
That's the voice you talk in dreams? What if you dreamed yourself always in falsetto?
I've always used to dream myself with long hair.
That would be weird. Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
My residual self-image, I believe, is an absolutely real thing.
You have long hair.
I
Oh, that's
always
like
have
the
long
Matrix.
hair. Yeah. That when they said that, it was like, hey, yeah, no, in my dreams, I always have like longer hair. So it's like, oh, maybe I should just let my hair grow out.
Yeah. You could do it.
Yeah. I did it.
It would be funny if your voice sounded like this every time you dream.
And you wake up and you're like, what the fuck happened?
What happened?
I'm going back to sleep and...
Oh, peaceful again, floating in this. Wait a minute. What happened to my voice?
My favorite part is that you modulate your voice
and talk in a higher pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It like doubles it.
if I were to just talk in a regular voice. Now I'm talking even deeper to throw it off.
You know, I'm gonna talk.
See, if I talk normally, yeah.
Fuck, now I can't hear it.
Oh my god.
I'm so fucking happy.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
I
can't
can't
loop
loop
this
this
mic.
mic.
I
I
can
can
loop
loop
this.
this.
I
I
can't
can't
loop
loop
this.
this.
Interesting, interesting. This guy looks like O.J. Simpson. Get him out of here.
Koipu.
Okay, back to the game, Brian.
Yes, we have made it back.
There was other stuff I want to cover. I know Earth Crisis Actor is calling in. We're going to take a lot of your Discord calls as well. Let's start with Kristin, though, because she's got something kind of cool.
Okay.
She brought a little show and tell to the show today.
All right. Let's drag him in.
I muted myself, too.
Let's unmute ourselves.
I did that because, I did it out of whimsy, Brian.
Oh, I like whimsy.
Yeah, like George Lucas. I put the mute there out of whimsy.
Am I live?
Hi.
Whoa.
Hi, is this a prank call?
Thank you.
Hey,
Haven't heard that in a while.
I was actually yeah. No, so the Quarry already downloaded on my PlayStation, but it won't play.
Say that again on your
Give me a
PlayStation?
countdown.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not
Quarry.
going to let you play. Yeah, they preload.
I've never seen the countdown.
I don't know what you guys are both talking about right now.
She's saying that she preloaded a game, but it won't play because PlayStation 5 and PS4 had a feature where you could buy a game, and then 3 days before it comes out, it downloads to your console, so you're not waiting for it to download the
How
day
did we get on this subject?
She started talking about it.
Yeah, she started talking. That's all. I'm just letting you guys know what's up because I'm watching your games. I'm telling you about my
She
games.
came in talking about the Quarry
You got-
downloaded, and she couldn't play it.
Your guns were loaded.
Yeah, I was ready. Well,
What
they're not
game?
loaded because I can't fucking play.
So what game are you trying to preload?
Well, the Quarry, but
Oh, the
it's not
Quarry.
going.
Okay. I know I keep
I
saying
don't know how to
quarry.
say that word.
I'm saying it wrong because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
It's probably
saying it wrong
annoying
because
to
I
everyone
don't know
else.
how to
Sorry.
say it.
The Quarry.
Yeah.
The Quarry.
I like
The new horror joint.
I like that you were hype about this game, and then you're like the only person aside from Brian who I've heard mention it.
Because it seems so cool and like
Mm-hmm.
there's just so many good horror names in it. Like all franchises that I fucking love. So it's just it makes perfect sense, especially with Evil Dead being a thing now.
Yeah. See, I think Evil Dead has got me horrored out. So I'm like getting my fill and I'm wanting to get sucked into this game.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not really like paying attention to anything else that's coming out. And I know after a while it's like, okay, I'm going to get burnt on this and go back to like finish Bloodborne or Tokyo Ghostwire, you know?
Oh,
yeah, I got like a couple other games that I've downloaded. Like, I'm gonna upgrade my storage because y'all weren't kidding. This shit is getting full quickly.
Oh, that's right.
Delete the
yeah.
games you're not playing.
Man,
Yeah, I had to
there's
start
one that I
doing
just
shit.
can't. I can't do that. I can't delete 76. I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat in the chat.
That Fallout 76 is the one you can't bring yourself to do?
Why? Just
I
re-download
could
it when you
never-
want to play it.
It takes. It's so fucking big. It's like I
I
can't.
feel your pain. It's hard to choose. It's like it's like a Sophie's Choice.
Oh
It's
my
the other
God,
movie
all these
about
games.
saving Jews.
I have the
Sophie's Choice. They both start with S's.
Well, at least one list saves people. Schindler's List, not so much.
Sophie saves one of her children.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sophie saves somebody. Schindler's List sends them somewhere else.
Schindler could have saved more. What are you talking about? Listen. Where were we going with this, Kristin? I don't even.
Oh, we're talking games. We're just gamer talking.
Oh yeah, this is
She
gamer.
was showing and telling, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to get. Once I figure out what to do with fucking Panther and Blue Whale here.
Yeah.
Let me send them just to, I don't know, guys. Go to fucking R&D. We'll build more shit faster. Okay. You talked to me earlier today about a game cartridge.
Yes.
That a friend of yours came across. So if you can give a little backstory, and then I'll expand upon this gaming cartridge that you brought to Show and Tell today.
Okay, so show and tell today. My friend hit me up earlier, and well, like, he's like, "What thefts. And he works at like a toy/game shop. They like bring stuff in and
resale.
it's really
so
cool.
This is a used cartridge that came across his desk.
Yeah, it is a used cartridge. Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball. For the Super Nintendo. I don't know how to say his last name.
Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball, you say?
It's by Hudson Soft.
Hudson Soft was a good producer of content back in the day.
I remember that.
That's what, we produce content now, so I'm going to take it all the way back to the NES cartridge. Instead of game developers, they were content producers.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
What the fuck?
So, Brian, I do think this is I don't know if it's a rare cartridge. It's certainly a weird one, though, right, Kristin?
It makes a lot of sense that Rocco's name is on it. That's why my friend messaged me.
So that was
I'm a Mega 64 Mark.
That was the key. Was he recognized? Yo, that's Rocco's name
on this?
And so I wanted to take a guess.
Yeah. So here's where I think expanding the backstory comes in. We get asked to sign cartridges of video games, jewel cases, controllers.
Yeah.
Actual 3DSs were a big thing for a while, and PSPs.
I've signed a Switch.
We've signed Switches. So many people bring in their stuff, gaming hardware-wise, to get signed, and cartridges have been a huge thing. So when you sent me these images, I instantly
images?
I recognized everyone's signature, not just Rocco's, which is the easiest to spot.
I wanted to guess yours, and I think Derek's is on the front bottom of it in silver.
Oh, you think you know. Brian, we're going to get the mouse
I'm
to
guessing.
hover above. Oh, wait, I don't know if I can mouse hover because I'm loading these images into
There's a lot of
X-Wing
names on here. And the back has like just scripture almost.
Okay.
So this is Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball.
I signed this. Sean signed this.
Brian
Derek signed this.
Okay, so already I see where you saw Rocco's name, which is right in silver underneath the label, correct?
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's main guy.
Main guy. Okay, so front of the cartridge on the right side, kind of going vertically. Yeah. That's Sean Chatfield, baby.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Right
that's
side front.
Art.
Sean Chatfield.
I don't know. A face almost.
I don't know who wrote The Gambler. JC. Maybe that's Jesus Christ. I don't know.
My goodness.
Not one of us. Not one of us.
It looks a little scratched off at the very, very bottom right, but bottom left, that's Garrett Hunter, baby.
Yeah, bottom right.
That's yours?
That's me
that's
in
Garrett.
silver. Yeah, me and Rocco probably shared a marker.
That might be Eric Badur in bottom right.
You think it was Hot Boy Eric?
It could be, because Eric has a big swoop in his.
Eric Badur, and he would have done it real small like that.
Big E like that, and then R-I-C-K, and then a big B.
Okay.
For Badur.
I don't know what's up with the whole Turbo Lover thing. Yeah, Badur.
Apparently,
and
members of the Proto Men says the oncoming beard in chat.
Oncoming beard.
When were y'all together? I guess maybe this is like a traveling cartridge.
Well, this
like a street pass cartridge.
This is also a very reoccurring thing, and if you've been to our booth, you may have seen this. You may have actually done this. You have a cartridge with our signatures on it in your room right now. But people would bring the cartridges by like packs, get everyone there to sign it, and then the next game days they'd bring and go, hey, I didn't get Derek and Kevin. Can I get you guys? So we'd be like, oh yeah, Kevin, come here, get on it. So then they got the whole collection. So usually people would go to cons every year. They'd bring that cartridge with them, keep getting it signed, and then we'd send them back to their gamer room and tell them be quiet and go put it on a shelf. Yeah, exactly. Get the fuck out of here. You buy something? No.
And they still come back. They still come back.
So I'm really excited you shared these images with us and allowed us to show them up here on the show today.
Yeah.
On the back, you have the rarest signature of all. I'm gonna say right
under Derek's.
Well, Derek's is the rare one, Brian.
I thought it was the Vic Mignogna right underneath it.
You see Vic's?
That's right. That's Vic Mignogna right underneath Derek. I'm so sorry that I stepped on your feet there. I thought you were going for Vic Mignogna.
Right. So I didn't even see that, but holy shit. So okay, on the back of the cartridge in the gray sticker. The right side has Derek Acosta, but you're right, Brian, directly below it, that is the voice actor himself, Vic. Big Vic M.
I'm sorry.
No, I think, I don't care that you stepped on my stupid punchline.
Oh, shit.
I think the Vic one might be rarer at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Holy
Derek
shit.
and Vic right next to each other. Fight, someone wrote BA, that's someone's initials. Not from our group.
No.
So it's probably other people at this con. Being at a Vic con makes me think that this came out of Florida.
Yeah.
Because that was the only cons we were at with Vic was at EXP con.
Kevin would have signed this, but I don't see Kevin's signature, and the fact that it's all 4 of you and Eric
Rob Oswald Michael
is the reason why I would say that this is probably like an old EXP con or
Junk.
something like that.
Yeah. Where does your friend live that this popped up, Kristin?
Oh, we live in Virginia Beach.
Oh, you're both in Virginia Beach.
So then they could have easily found its way up from Florida.
I think very easily.
Oh, yeah,
Or
a
they've
lot of
traveled
Florida
from
stuff in
Virginia
Virginia
Beach to
Beach.
go to the EXP con.
There you go.
That
Could be
weekend.
that too.
Nothing comes here, so
Good old
we're always
2016.
going out.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that.
Rusty's in the chat right now. He said, "Totally not selling this. We will have it on display
Oh,
for real
Rusty,
friends."
bless your
Yeah,
heart.
That's my homeboy.
Big dude.
Bless your heart, Rusty. Thank you. And keen eye. That fucking Vic signature is
That's what I
cracking
mean.
me
Like,
up.
that's got a lot of. People were saying that it had the Proto-Men's signature on there, too.
This is pre-cancel culture signatures,
Yeah,
folks.
that's what I mean. Like, I think.
You should sell this. Could be worth
the
a lot.
Gambler and Turbo Lover are members of the Proto-Men. Like, people were saying, like, this is like.
Protoman would have been a PAX thing, so maybe they brought it to EXPCon and a PAX East or something.
Could have been, who knows? But either way, like, that's pretty impressive. I'm glad you brought that in.
I really liked seeing that because honestly, like, we've signed hundreds of cartridges. I never fucking see them again, and I
Yeah.
can only assume they just go into a fucking box somewhere. It's cool that
some
it pops
kid has
up
it somewhere.
Now it's
at
in
a
the
resale.
hands of people that are gonna love it and cherish it, and it's in
course.
forever home.
Of
That's
course.
really cool.
Now, you and I have been loving and cherishing Evil Dead, the video game.
Yes, we have.
And
Oh my goodness.
You were complaining about some of the PC players. Brian, we've noticed the PC players are all very good.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, I don't think they're good. Is the thing. I think that maybe there's just like a little sketchy business going on. Just a little bit.
A little bit of cheating? Just a tiny bit of wall hacking?
This tanky was like moving fast. I finally got my perk loadout. Great for Kelly because I mean it's Kelly, but apparently she's also broken. People complain about her. Everyone's got
people love
something
to
say.
complain. I've encountered some glitchy things, but the game is very solid compared to
Oh, yeah.
some other stuff on the PS5 at launch.
I mean, like, it's only like what 2-3 weeks in, and like, it's so much fun, and people are getting comfortable with it. So like the other night there was like some real like yakety sax shit going on
Oh,
with
really?
cars. Like people were just going wild, like honking horns and
getting into the map now and realizing like, hey, there's 4 of us. We could all get in 4 cars and we can just like demo derby and like drive around and like people are
Oh,
doing
really?
fun things in the game now
Oh,
too.
that's cool.
I don't do
and
it. I
still
get
winning, you know, and
discouraged.
still getting there is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we won the match. That it was like all goofs and whatnot. Oh my goodness, my cat is saying hello
What up?
here tonight.
Oh wait, who's there with us? Is that
Hello. She can't hear you. You're in right now. She would go crazy. She'd go demonic.
we're entering the cat
Oh.
dimension as we speak.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. By the way, when y'all did the PlayStation thing, Game
Oh,
Stray.
that's right. The PlayStation announcements.
Yes, PlayStation
And tomorrow-
is calling in, telling us about cats.
Tomorrow, I think we're streaming more
Oh.
announcements. The Keeleys,
The
what
summer
do you call it?
Keeleys.
The summer Keeleys are now here, and I saw Evil Dead shown very briefly. Earth Crisis. I saw Evil Dead footage shown in the announcement for the.
Cannot wait.
So I think we're gonna be streaming that over here at Mega 64 tomorrow morning.
I love the Keeleys.
And I'm going to be watching
But
it.
you're talking about the Sony one, and you're talking about the game Stray. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
I
The cat
love
game.
that game. I saw
It
that
looks
like
so
a
cute.
year ago, and then we finally get more. Very cute, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that game even existed. I knew about that one, Cat Lateral Damage, where you get to go around and be a heathen.
Oh, I don't
Like,
know about
you knock
this.
shit over.
Sounds like you're
It,
kind of your cup of noodles, huh? Being a heathen.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely,
I don't know what
totally
that means, but...
out here playing. Yeah, we don't know what heathens are. I just heard the word used once to describe cats.
Well,
But-
we will definitely be looking forward to that. Have you seen anything about that? The Stray game, Brian?
Oh yeah, no, that cat game looks good.
Oh wait, a new challenger.
Oh, hello.
Forgive us, Kristin. Sean is here.
I'm so fucking happy.
What?
Hey, Sean.
Are we winning?
Oh, here.
Bad.
Is it 4-0? That's good to see.
Oh, it's 4-0.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sean's got the game on the.
I got the game on the other room. Padres winning 4-0.
4-0. Okay, let's go, Pods.
Yeah.
Wait, is the swag chain in play?
No. They kind of stopped using that. They don't do that anymore. They do Polaroid pictures instead. I like it more.
Is it Trevor time? Is it Trevor time?
Trevor Hoffman is not playing.
I have AC/DC queued up for the fucking bells. And,
you know what?
Okay, well.
You got enough of a gun.
All right.
I just wanted to say hello.
Hey,
Hello.
how's it going? How you doing?
Good.
Uh,
Right now, Becca and I are working on a school project.
I heard you're doing some heavy video editing in
We're
the other room.
editing a video that was shot today on school campus.
Oh.
This is quick turnaround.
It's quick turnaround. It's a lot of work. I don't know. Becca isn't stoked about it.
All right, do you want to come in?
Why-
Come on in,
Why
Becca.
is he helping you
Round
with
of
your
applause.
schoolwork?
What?
Why is he helping you with your schoolwork?
You know what? Because I am. He was very stressed about it.
Oh.
Here, I don't want to hijack the show.
No. This is the update. Kristin, do you mind?
Oh, I don't mind.
No, see, she's fine. It's fine.
Becca was given a group project.
Oh,
with
Becca
seven,
I thought it was your
7
assignment.
kids. Only this is the final.
Oh, this is the worst. Group projects?
A video project with the 7 kids.
Oh no.
No one ever pulls their own weight, right?
It's bad. Not only that, but then 2 people didn't even show up to do this.
Oh, neat.
This is their final. Anyways, it's due tomorrow, and then they're like, "Who's gonna edit it?" And Becca's like, "I'll edit it." And then he was stressed out, and I was like, "Dude, it's a video. I can edit this video.
Right.
I don't speak Spanish. You just tell me where to cut. We'll make it good."
Como se llama, right?
So we're importing the video.
Hey, you know what? Procrastination, it's a Mega 64 way. Beckett, you're learning the good habits in
Yes.
life right now.
Oh
my God.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Damn. Oh,
Kristin, the
fuck.
Dark Saber's here.
Oh,
We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Oh!
Oh! Don't go anywhere.
His name
is Robert Paulson.
He's been summoned.
Yeah.
just got to be better at, making sure that when we come back from a commercial break that we didn't leave anyone on hold,
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel bad last couple weeks. Derek left Shrugu on hold for like 20 minutes while he was in a commercial break. We were still setting up the other mics for Johnny to get ready.
Oh.
And then we come back and they're still on hold, and I'm just like, oh, wait. Hey, we're back. Hello. Oh, Brian. I'm sorry. Kristin, again?
Shit.
You didn't kick me out.
I didn't know you were on still. I feel terrible.
No,
didn't know.
I was
supposed to
listening
kick
to
him
the
out?
music. Everyone in the chat loves it. I think I summoned most of the group actually.
Well,
so.
yeah, I think Sean, Beckett, and then Rocco.
I didn't expect that.
No, never.
That was magical.
Was he wearing an Ava headdress? Was that
with
what
the
that
dark
was?
saber?
I like that.
You know what this
I
reminds-
got one of those.
You have one of those?
Yeah, it's coming up in this week's CAG Weekly.
The Ava headset.
the big Ava Unit 1.
Yeah.
Jared sent me a box full of fucking masks.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and things to wear on CAG Weekly. So look out
That's
for them.
great. Well, yeah, you and Rocco can be like twinsies at Anime Expo this year. It might be cool.
It would make him
That's
so
so
upset if
cute.
we were both wearing it.
I want to say, does this Rocco coming in with the Ava head and the dark saber?
That was cool.
It reminds me of this thing going around where it's a meme or like a repeating type of posting.
Yeah.
Where I've noticed this trend. Tell me if you've noticed this too, Kristin. Where like people will go, "You are the first people to ever see a blank," and it's like SpongeBob toy filled with SpaghettiOs being submerged in a toilet of blue Gatorade.
Oh yeah, the Dolly stuff.
Yeah,
like 350 pounds of pickles in an air fryer.
Yeah, so that literally, I saw that stupid one today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is everyone doing the same fucking thing?
Because it's an AI generated thing that's out right now.
Wait, okay, so also the AI generated like you get 9 to choose from, like that app. It's what is it?
Dolly.
Dolly. Yeah. That thing, everyone's doing those too, which I'm sus on that. Hit that fucking. That's right. Who's fucking logging my information?
Hey. Everyone.
It's like the red, gold dress, blue dress.
Oh,
You just want to know what kind of color I see, huh?
You
writing down my ISP number? You telling him that he only sees gold? Is that what it is?
Hey. Probably.
They just want you on a list.
Bro, I don't know.
We're in this chat. We're on a list.
It's all
you guys.
disinformation. My fucking wavelengths are frying. I can't discern AI paintings from actual art. I mean, this stuff's going to start popping up, those AI paintings.
Yeah.
I can already see this being like album art for people, which I think is great.
Some of them actually are really cool. Like,
they are funny.
And then
I do find the AI meme funnier than the previous. You're the first person that's seen Rocco with an Ava helmet and the Darksaber come in and scream at Sean's son.
Yeah.
Place.
I couldn't tell what was going on there, but I'm glad that we were all the first. I think that's a core memory now. Is that a thing?
Marketplace.
It could be.
It could be. I always thought about that whole thing as a kid where, like, if you're the first person to do something, I wonder if that's like some type of magic. I used to have this thought, like, what if there's this magic spell that would be unlocked by doing a specific thing? Like, okay, going back to Evil Dead. You recite the words Kanda, Varatu, Nikta, like, okay, and then you summon the Deadites. Like, what if there's some magic combination of things that have to happen in the universe for it to affect another thing? Like, and I always thought, like, if it would be hidden, it would be so random and so obtuse. And I would always think, like, yeah, like a Chihuahua would have to wear fez and be eaten by a whale in the Indian Ocean on Friday the 13th at 4 p.m.
Oh, it's like
and
what?
Then we can have world peace or something.
It's like what it takes to summon Game Face.
Yes, something like the Game Face.
Yeah,
plot.
no, that
So
kind of
it's
stuff's
like
fun.
a summoning thing, but like accidentally, like in a comedic kind of way, almost
Yeah.
serendipitous, maybe.
And I used
Or
to
a
have
Horcrux.
I used to have this I used to just have this like mental exercise I remember as a kid, like, I wonder if I'm the first person to think of that. I wonder if I'm the I wonder if I would unlock world peace by
Ooh, meow.
dressing a chihuahua up in a fez and putting them in the Indian Ocean.
Well, have you done it yet?
See, that's the thing. I haven't. These kids are out here making TikToks, putting fucking SpongeBob in SpaghettiOs, dumping pickles in the air fryer.
Ooh, meow.
I mean,
I'm the first person to see it.
Back.
Or we're all the first person to see them do it. But they're not unlocking world peace. They're just making unfunny web videos.
Ooh, meow.
Yeah, I was that age, and I had all that technology. I feel like I would probably be making dumb videos too.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it was a different time when I was that age. This is hurting my brain. I've been up for so long today.
You've been up so long that you've aged into the next evolution. We're senior citizens.
I'm actually seeing through space and time right now. I can feel my bones inside of me.
Wow.
And it's just, yeah.
That sounds really. That sounds like something I want to get to. Oh, Brian, you've lovely.
Hey.
Brian, is it safe to full screen? Tifa Lockhart isn't on screen.
No, thankfully.
Tifa isn't on screen, is she?
No.
Okay, it's safe, folks. Brian here has generated some AI art for us here. I love this.
Oh no,
right?
I'm excited.
Evangelion at a pizza party. I gotta say, it did a good job.
That's what it is. It's just like, it's neat to type it in and see what you get. Like, you know. I don't know why anybody would be against it or for it more so than
I'm just
any
afraid.
way or another. It's just,
I'm afraid, even though I did write my name in it, and I was like Garrett Hunter sitting with a Garrett Hunter with a black cat, but I was like, oh, it doesn't look like me. The internet's not that smart.
No.
Can't
Well, maybe
Google
we
me.
put Mega 64 in.
Yeah, Mega 64 sitting with a black cat, but it'll be Rocco. That's the thing, and he'll have a fucking Ava head and the dark saber, and he's gonna be yelling at Becca again.
But we'll still be the first to see it, and that's fantastic.
Say that again?
We're still going to be the first to have seen that, so I feel like that's fantastic.
Maybe
and
that
I feel like
maybe that unlocks world peace. Kristin,
There we go.
I do wanna unlock world peace. Thank you for calling in with us.
thank you for taking my call
Of
and
course.
helping solve the mystery.
Thank
I have
you.
a question for you, though.
Oh,
before I
sure,
go.
yeah.
Can I get a wheel spin?
Oh, I knew you had it. I knew you had it in you.
I'm so
Let's do it.
pissed.
I'm not pissed. I'm happy, like Sean.
Yeah.
No, this one.
I am so fucking happy.
Okay, back to the
Yes.
timpani. We're almost there. I'm gonna lock it
Here
in
it
for you.
comes. Here it comes.
No perverts in the chat asking for feet, please.
Oh,
Not
I'm
tonight.
ready.
Not tonight.
All
You
right.
guys can AI generate feet pics.
AI feet. Get ready for AI feet.
They want feet, huh?
I might look.
They always want feet.
They always want feet.
First of all, Brian was making fun of my outfit.
I wasn't making fun of it. I just said it looked bizarre because you tucked a t-shirt into gym shorts.
Bizarre. All right.
It's bizarre.
Maybe unboxing. All right.
You're not.
Maybe Dad's put me up to the challenge.
Going to a show. you look like you're.
What's wrong with this?
You look like you're 65, man.
These are fucking Adidas boxing
It is a
shorts.
fine
They have an
outfit.
inseam that's completely spandex, so I can get. Look at this shit.
The mobility, the flexibility,
Shit.
and
Oh my
just
god.
the ability.
Let me throw these things.
Looking like a dad over here.
Okay.
I
We're
don't
locked
think a
this
guy
in.
can keep that high. See, Brian is making fun, but now look, he's dodging. Dodging.
You gave that a good old spin.
I had to hide all the coughing I just did.
Wow.
And that's a personal channel classic.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so there I put on the radio voice. Board. Good example of that. Personal channel classic. We're going to go over to mine. Brian's heading there right now. Anything, Kristin, speaking to you off the top of your head?
It's the y'all like the Misfits.
Oh, we exactly that one. Okay, I think, Brian, if you type, do you like the just type Misfits.
All right.
If you can. I don't remember this video. It doesn't have any gamer words in it, does
My
it?
favorite. No, it doesn't. It's
17 seconds.
No,
How
it's
many can you pack in?
so
short.
good.
It's short but sweet. Brian, if you could full screen it and get it ready to just play and unmute it. But
Oh, no,
I will
no.
go to your full screen, and Kristin, stick with us.
There you go.
Here it is. Y'all like the Misfits?
Oh, I love punk. Oh, Garrett, you ever listen to the Misfits?
Dude, grow the fuck up! You know, it's just short but sweet.
Yeah.
I think the premise coming into the studio is like, yo, I don't listen to Misfits anymore. That shit's for kids. I listen to
I
Danzig.
just love the piano. It's so beautiful. It's just perfect.
I'm
Like,
not a punk anymore.
oh.
Now I hang out in strip clubs because Danzig's always on.
Yeah, Glenn Danzig and his cat litter and his brick pile.
No, they just always play She Rides. I think every time I've been into a exotic dancing lounge. Is that what it's called? I don't even.
Wow.
You were right when you called it a strip club. I don't know. I mean,
Well, thank you very much again, Earth Crisis Actor. I'll see you online.
Thank you. Y'all are amazing.
sleep
Peace.
Shut the
Bye.
fuck up.
person.
Beetlejuice played her right out. Look at that's
Live
hilarious.
person.
Okay, so now we've got to get back to the gameplay here, Brian. I don't even know what I'm going in on. Something about a blue door. Rescue Chico. Oh,
Yeah.
this sounds familiar. Rescue Chico. Start playing Nicola and Bart. I'll take over. I'll handle the rest. Oh, it's not with the bolt through his ankle. That was such a fucking crazy detail.
Yeah.
Bolts through the ankle of all the prisoners of war.
So they couldn't run.
And it's like, yo, that's not just in fiction. Like, that's in fiction because Kojima, like, read about that being done in real life.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, Achilles tendon, just stick a bolt through there. That'll keep him from running. Keep them crawling away. We'll catch them if they get out.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's war. You want to win. You don't have
do.
time to watch them.
You don't. Can I get up and go?
No, I don't
No,
think so.
I guess not. All right, let's throw on the surround indicator because we are in the jungles of Costa Rica, as Paz would say.
That they brought that.
Wait, who heard me? Someone back here?
No.
I'm seeing surround indicator pop up, and it said I must be imagining things.
Oh, I didn't hear that. No,
What were you saying,
though? I love that they brought this to Phantom Pain with the danger ring around Snake.
Right. The in the like radar.
Yeah. I think. Oh, you know what? They even had it in Metal Gear Solid 4.
That area is not.
You had the little like, you know.
Yeah,
it
you
would
had that
raise.
blue ripple. It would go. I do remember that
Yeah,
from 4.
so that you would know kind of where your enemies were coming from.
Oh, that's right. This one just has prone and or like crouch and tall.
run, which is, man, that's one thing Metal Gear Solid 3 did not have.
Whoopsie.
You could have just run up CQC to that.
I mean,
do it up, but yeah.
But I'm an expert. I'm an expert at headshots with the Mark 22, baby. I've been doing a lot of headshots in that Evil Dead game.
Nice.
Once I realized, like, yeah, how to play as a survivor, I'm winning a lot more.
Oh, good.
That type of
Woke 'em
game,
up.
that type of game though, like that's what it is. It's like, it's always about, you know, you got to play this a lot and then you get good.
Yeah. You might still be. Nope, you're good.
Yeah, he fell back. Fell back asleepy. I guess I could take him. That's what it's all about out the front of the game, right? Populating Mother Base. Reload. Nope, that's not the reload button.
It's the enemy.
It's the enemy button.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute.
The basin ahead leaves you completely exposed
him.
to sniper fire.
Man, do I have like a great camo index? Not really. That dude's just blind as hell.
Yeah. Hey, you're doing good though.
Yeah.
You're
I haven't
two
been spotted.
stages away.
Haven't been spotted yet. Let's see. Camino de Lava. The junction. Oh, this is where the dudes are having target practice.
That's too tall.
There's a guy up on a hill up over
If
here.
only you had some equipment. Sniper, better be careful if you don't want your
Yeah,
head blown
sniper.
off.
Kaz, I should say, he's always looking out for me. He knows the sniper's up there. This guy will come to me. There's no way to lean and knock in this one, is there? It's just throw an empty magazine.
I think it's triangle and then hit R.
Look at you, dude. Come here, buddy.
I heard something.
They thought of everything.
Nothing.
Bye-bye. He's still up.
Threw him the wrong way.
Now he's down.
Two guys over there. Are they still having target practice?
Yeah,
oh, it's
there's
just one guy.
dude up there, you see
There's
him?
the poncho thing. Yeah, there's the sniper. He's doing the target practice. Pop him right in the dome.
Boom.
From how far? Don't matter.
Don't matter.
Any distance, Snake can cover it.
That's right. I used the Mark 22 as a sniper rifle the whole game.
I think they've let that be the case throughout all the games, which I don't hate the physics of. Because hear me out. Trank dart is going to weigh significantly less than a lead bullet, right? So the drop off from propulsion should be far less than a lead bullet, like a 9mm.
Yeah. Well,
if it's lighter and it's still got the same amount of gunpowder behind it shooting it off.
Is it gunpowder?
That shoots
Because it's single action.
But something, yeah, that's
don't know
always a propellant.
So that's what
every casing has gunpowder.
Okay. So that was what we were trying to figure out today. It's like
just silenced.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because if you don't have it on there, it is a bang.
Yeah.
So it releases a.
It's a single shot though, because
a dart, and then that dart, upon hitting, injects you with.
Think about
anesthesia or something.
Think about the complexity of cycling a semi-automatic with like a like the length on the trank has to be huge because you got like enough powder and then enough sedative and then a needle. It's like 3 times longer than a regular bullet, possibly in a 22.
Yeah.
So it can be loaded into a magazine, but the auto fire it would probably jam up, so you have to single action.
Huh.
You could still they rack from the magazine up into the feed.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't.
That's just mechanical.
But you can't. But you can't. But it can't do it rapidly enough. It has to be done by hand. Oh, speaking of POWs, we weren't. But we'll get him out of here.
There you go. That's what I remember about this game. I remember it was about finding the prisoners, bringing the prisoners back.
And they have intel.
And then they have intel.
Or
and then,
classified documents, all kinds of cool stuff.
And then doing that over and over. So that's how it's like Monster Hunter.
Yeah, remember that crossover?
Okay. Yeah, see, well, I never played Monster Hunter games because I didn't get it.
The one time
Now
we did, I think it was during an Anime Expo, me, Rocco, and Mariel went in and did the Monster Hunter missions in this game.
Yeah.
And it was the only time I've ever played them, and we were successful, and I think we killed a, like, Monster Hunter Rex or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's a looter. That's what I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember this stage.
This stage fucking got me a lot, because there's a few guys here.
Yeah, there's a guy off to the right that comes around the corner.
And how much ammo? Oh, I still got 29 rounds.
Yeah, and you'll probably find some if you shake somebody down.
But the thing that always gets me, it's the enemy, is the silencer. I run out of silencer.
Yeah. There's a dude, I think, around the corner.
There he is. There he is.
Inside a house. Press the action
you can go inside
in front of the door.
Let's see if he. No, didn't hear me.
Yeah, we were having that conversation today on KLBR. We're trying to figure out what is the propellant that they would use in the Mark 22 because yeah, he does fire it.
Right.
And so a suppressor does make sense, but I wonder why they would be in the front.
The suppressor to silence the sound.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, at the end of the barrel. But the propellant, I think, would have to be
gunpowder.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like most all, you know, either center fire or rim fire cartridges.
Supposedly the house is being used to hold prisoners.
Well, we got to find the blue doors, and we have to look in them.
Yeah,
but let's
the
make
one
it
in,
easy.
Like, the top right.
Let's just take out all the guys first.
That's what I always do. Yeah, this guy right here.
Who's left? This one's already down, right over there.
Yeah, and then there's a guy in the other alleyway.
Yeah. Walk into it. Boom. He walked right into that.
That's the best scenario. Again, this game just has me wanting to play Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain.
Right.
I'm gonna re-download it on my console.
So many times during the stream, like in the last month, Brian has got on his phone to start the download for something on his PS5.
Because
I love that you could do that.
Every single time I talk about how much it's my favorite feature of next-gen consoles. Like
It is. It really is cool.
I don't have to be like, I don't have to forget. I turn on my, I forget that I did it. I forget that I say it. Then the next day I turn on my console to do something else, and I'm like, oh right, I got that game. And then I have like a gift waiting for me to go home. When I
Just
go
a
home.
lovely gift.
And I mean,
I get the cat fucking yelling at me when I go home. It's not a gift.
the thing, like, for me,
Sounds like this.
I don't know if you've tuned into the last few streams I've had. Since last Wednesday on the PPS, I made the shift from the living room where I was streaming.
Okay.
Into the new streaming room.
Interesting.
That I freshly painted a couple weeks back.
Because Trish and I were just talking last night, like, I don't know how the fuck he stands up and streams. Like, I don't know how he stands.
Oh, really?
From that standing desk and streams all fucking for that many hours. Dude, yeah, I kudos.
So I didn't have a standing desk before. Before I had my regular TV on,
Okay.
like you've been to my place.
Yeah.
My TV right in front of in the living room, like that's just the only way I had it set up. I didn't want to stream in my room because it just wouldn't fit, and I don't want to work where I sleep. I don't
No,
I need that separation.
There's something about streaming with a bedroom, with a bed visible in the background. I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
My opinion is it will always look amateur.
Yeah.
So, even if a stream isn't professional, not having the bed you sleep in as your background is more professional looking.
Yes. And even
That's
though
my opinion.
Eventually, I do want to put a bed in there, so if I have guests, people can sleep there.
You're gonna have to get a Murphy, so you put it up.
Maybe. Or maybe some sort of futon with a nice like topper or something like that, because I want people to be comfortable too. I don't want them to sleep on a fucking college mattress.
Even after I said that, I feel bad because I know, like, not everyone has multiple rooms to use, so you gotta stream in the one room they live out of.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, but I also think that you can set it up so that the bed you sleep in isn't in your fucking shot.
That's exactly right, Brian. Exactly.
I absolutely agree
and
with
I
that.
even thought, like, well, you're not gonna be using the bed while you stream, so you would set up all your streaming equipment on that and use any background. You know what I mean?
So you could do that too. I mean, when I used to shoot the CAG
I would love
Weekly
to.
in that room.
You did that.
So that was the other thing. I needed a place to shoot the CAG Weekly that wasn't in my bedroom, which every time involved me having to set up, which I don't mind doing, but every week I have to set up and break down 2 lights and a green screen every week to fucking shoot this CAG Weekly.
Yeah.
And it's not a problem. It's just if I don't do that.
Dude, your workflow is improved when you can leave your equipment out.
Yeah, because you don't have to
If
spend
you
the
use
30 minutes putting it away and the
to
30
use that
minutes to set
equipment,
up.
yeah, on the regular you're using it, it's a godsend to have enough room to leave it up.
Yeah, and so I needed to make that step. So basically, all I've been doing.
So now you're in the new streaming room.
Yeah, new streaming room, but I had to.
Which is basically the room that Big Dogs was all shot.
Yeah, yeah, and so what I have in there now is a new desk that I have that raises and lowers a standing desk so that it's actually a little more convenient, because before I was looking down. Because the TV was at couch level, not standing level. And then I have that other standing like side desk that I used to have. Everything's all set up in there. It's nice. I have 2 really nice lights that are set up, make everything look even. But I had to do all of that this last weekend.
Yeah.
Because I just don't have fucking time to do it any other time, than like Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So I started
you're
Wednesday
busy.
between my show and this one. Set up the desk because it hadn't been set up. Then I could bring the TV from the living room in. Then I had to paint the living room.
Are you getting? And you're getting a new TV for the living room.
Yeah.
Now.
Because,
upgrade.
Because I'm getting a new TV from my parents that they had that they weren't using. So it's like, okay, cool. Now I have that all set up, but I've had no time to sit down and play any games.
Yeah, you've just been in
streaming
in reconstruction mode.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, all of yesterday or every Thursday I got to get everything ready for the CAG Weekly that comes out Friday. So then in that Gap, I had to make sure everything was set up to stream, and like basically not have a chance to test it, but have everything set up to stream Thursday night for late night KLBR tomorrow night, which we'll have too. And it was like, fuck, dude. I was so worried going live Thursday night. I'm like, hope this all works.
Let's try it. I mean, that's the biggest fear is like unplugging it all.
Yep.
Even putting it all back in different USB ports, I'm like, something's not gonna work.
Yeah. And so it was nice because then that opened the stage for, I just have all these big projects that have been on my head, so that's why it's like,
it feels good to get into one of them.
Yeah, well, it feels good to start getting into them because now it's knocking down the dominoes, and eventually they're all gonna get knocked down and the project's complete.
Fuck yeah, bro.
But yeah, so it was like Frank needed to move out so I could paint the room. The room's painted now. I can move the things into the room to do that. Now the living room's painted.
Painting, holding everything up is the worst because it's the longest, most arduous process. You have to have the clean slate for it.
All I did, dude, all Friday and Saturday of last week, like I
paint your hair.
Oh man.
Did you get paint on your elbow? It's the worst. It always is hard to get. You always miss a spot on your. You still fucking got it, Brian. Holy shit.
It comes fucking off. Shit hasn't come off, man. I've been
I know that feeling.
all fucking weekend. So basically, I'd wake up, I'd give myself time to rest, because Thursday night, I go late, like until 1 sometimes.
Yeah.
We have some drinks, so I'm a little groggy in the morning. I don't want to start painting right then. I start.
Oh, you guys have a little drinky poo on?
I do, yeah, on the Thursday night
little,
KLBR.
Little KLBR stream.
A little bit of,
I like that.
Nightcap. Yeah, it's I always say we're ushering in the weekend.
Well, it's rock and roll, baby. This is, you know, video game radio, video game.
Yeah, that's it. It's video game radio. But yeah, dude, the best thing was just like getting started, getting the paint done, but then like realizing the scope of the work, and it's just the whole day, the whole fucking living room. I'm fucking painting this thing.
Not ceilings, just the walls, right?
Just the walls. Yeah,
good.
I'm like, this is an apartment. If it was my home, I'd paint the ceiling. But since it's an apartment, I'm like, I'm not.
Dude, I got those fucking white trashy popcorn ceilings.
Me too.
Still.
That's the other thing.
That's and you can't paint them. I wish.
It's
you know,
hard
even
to.
when I got the place, me and my dad were looking at it during the whole like remodel talk, and it's like, do we scrape the fucking ceilings?
It's such a, you know what? You
I mean, it's such an old style to do the popcorn ceilings. Modern stuff doesn't do it anymore. But
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. I was like, yo, it's there for a reason. The acoustics. I'm gonna be quiet in my room with great acoustics and popcorn on the fucking ceiling.
Hey.
This ceiling is just textured. It's got a knockdown.
Yeah.
Nice quarter-inch knockdown texture, eh?
Yeah, popcorn ceiling is legit. Like they spray a thing on there,
And it's a bitch to scrape.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look good.
Well, then you have to repaint it because you're.
And I got cracks.
You gotta. Don't you have to steam
Cracks
it?
show.
Like you spray it with a solvent, then you steam it down or something like that. To
I don't
remove
even
it?
know what the process
like
is. It's
such
probably a
bitch.
pain in the ass. But yeah, I love that feeling. Like finally today, I got back in the garage and started soldering on the motorcycle again.
Oh yeah.
After months of like not touching it, I was like, yo, I gotta start working on this long-term project. So I went back in there and I just did. That's my thing that gets me started and motivated again.
Yeah.
I walk in there, I go, I'm so whiny. I have 27 wires to solder. Boo-hoo.
Oh,
We would
that's
sit in the
nothing.
garage for 4 hours and do 500 harnesses. You know what I mean?
Say, dude,
Why am I bulking at 20? Yeah.
That's I was gonna say that was like I remember we would sit for 4 hours at a time and just put out like.
But isn't it funny how the human brain
Yes.
will work against you in procrastinating and go,
Oh, yeah.
well, you got 27 wires to do in that motorcycle harness, and I mean, there's a lot of soldering, and I'm just dreading it, so I don't do it for a month.
Exactly. It's for some reason because I thought about this a lot too. Because yeah, you're kind of striking the same vein that I was getting at with painting this, you know, and doing a big project.
Chico's not so tough after all.
No, dude, he's a little baby bitch. But,
so yeah, you feel that.
You feel that because you know that there's going to be a lot of work, but then depending on what your level of experience in it is, it's hard for you to know how long it's gonna take.
He's just gonna kill a kid.
Well, yeah, I mean, kids being a little baby bitch.
I love that part.
Well, it's to snap him out of being a dumbass. But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it like having to fucking start painting. Like, I know it's gonna take a long time, but in my head, I'm like, oh, it should only take like 2 or 3 hours. And it's like, I'll start painting. I'll get like a quarter of the wall done or whatever, like the length of my living room to the front door, and that took 3 hours. And I'm like,
Yo,
so
that's
if that
one wall.
took 3 hours and I still got the rest of this wall to go, oh shit. And then you start to realize like, oh, I'm not. For me, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna get any rest because now I'm in the project.
Yeah, your resting time off of camera is now being totally fulfilled by painting, and
the project is
prepping
starting.
and moving. Yeah,
Until
you can't
it's
finish.
Yeah, you can't do anything else till it's finished.
You can't do anything else till you finish.
Because
That's what
it's
I meant.
gonna
Yeah.
sit there like you're thinking. The 27 wires. It's gonna sit there.
Ugh.
So sometimes you
So-
know, like I feel like that's why we procrastinate. You know that once you get started, you're not gonna be able to give anything else your attention.
Yeah, and I know
so
it's
hard to start.
But what I did today and what I've been doing with that kind of thing is like I'll break myself of that thought and go, oh no, dumbass, go in there and solder one wire.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Mhm.
I turned on the iron, went in, threw some tunes on, soldered one wire. Well, then I'm looking at this again. I went, yeah, I never figured right how to mount the new handlebar. And then this is loose, and I did have a breakthrough. I just had an idea for this one. Let me paint this. Da da da. Then I'm out there for 4 hours, and I've done one solder, but like 6 other things on the bike that I had to do, and I've then
Hadn't
gone.
touched 'em.
Well, hold on. Soldering iron's still on. I left that on for like 2 hours. Like, let me get back in here. And I did like 4 more, and then it's like, oh yeah, now I'm halfway fucking done, and I'm motivated now.
Yeah.
If I hit that same button again. Swear to God.
It's gonna.
Swear to God.
It's gonna happen, and I cannot wait.
I have asthma.
Oh
No,
man.
no. We got enough. We got enough new buttons to hit, like this
I
one.
wish you
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
That's what you wished for. You wish, you will get. You ask, you receive. You wish, you get. So we've done the mission with Chico. We found him in the final blue door.
Yeah.
I should have just. You told me where it was, and I was like, I can't find it. That's my snake. I did notice though, Snake has the same opening line to Chico as he does in 5 in this game.
Oh.
He looks through the window and he goes, "Chico, is that you?" It's the same. It's I think in 5 when he sees him through the cages and he flicks his light on it. Chico. No, he's whispering. He's going, "Chico, Chico," and I remember it sounds funny because it's Kiefer.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, and you know what the funniest thing is that the whole reason we got on this conversation was that Metal Gear Solid 5 is such a decompressed, easy game for me to play that's why I wanted to download it because I haven't had any time
To
play
just relax.
games
Yeah.
and relax. But when I do, that's gonna be the game that'll probably be the most fun.
What a thrill.
It's sins of the father.
I believe it.
We were talking about
When heavens divide.
We were talking about
your leg heals, right?
really good, like, how good the Metal Gear Solid
You've got Chico's future in mind when you say
credit
that.
song is.
Oh yeah,
For
every
all of them.
game's
But
credit song
especially
is good.
one of my favorite, like the one Way to Fall that they have in Snake Eater. That one's really good, but
Yeah.
my favorite is probably the piano version of Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday from Metal Gear Solid 2, which is really good.
That is good too.
That one's really good, but
Such
Sins
a
of the Father is also
sucker.
good.
I'm such a sucker for is it
Here's to
Stephanie
You?
Stephanie Justin's Here's to You?
Welcome to hell.
Yeah.
Or not what is the 5 ending? Phantom Pain's ending.
Isn't that Here's to You?
I've actually got it right here. I don't know. Let's see. Track 1.
All right.
This is the original soundtrack for Phantom Pain. Man Who Sold the World, Via's Come To. A lot of copyrighted music on here. Here's to You is the Enrico Morone and Joan Baez song.
Yes.
Never seen before.
But what's the final? Let's go to the chat.
Isn't it
What's
Here's to You?
What's the? I'm Here's to You, Nicola and Bart. That's not Stephanie Justin, is it? I thought she sings the.
Oh, Quiet's theme?
Oh, is it just called Quiet's theme?
Yeah.
Those words for me. I don't know the words.
They fight with trust. Some shit like that. Yeah, that one's also really good.
This one.
That one is so good.
See, this is what I'm talking about. If
Yeah.
if I'm remembering, is this the closing credits to Phantom Pain? Like after Venom listens to the tape where she's like, I am quiet. And I've spoken for the first time or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, so wait, does he not die if she speaks it into a recording?
No.
I guess it makes
The vocal cord parasites, the Wolbachia,
Yeah.
that whole thing. I don't know. We're getting deep into Fives lore. And fucking here's Cause.
Yeah.
Get an intel team.
Man, yeah.
We'd send agents around the
Yeah,
country to
again,
scout
now I'm like,
different
fuck.
locations.
I want to play through the fucking game. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain again.
Kaito Kid's right. He said that he's pretty sure Phantom Pain ended with the Benny Hill theme, which is the yakety sax. Yeah. I think you're right, Kaito Kid. So, Cause, he told us that we can now do some co-op shit at Mother Base. We could send gifts, send things back and forth. We've been going for an hour 30. I think we push it, and we keep the missions rolling, and we get to some of the lovely Discord callers who have been so patient and waiting so.
Hey, Vector!
Quietly in the. What's up?
Don't walk away from me.
I fucking told you it was gonna happen.
I hit it again.
I tried to told you.
Vector, how's it going?
But you wouldn't listen, bitch from that mess.
What's up?
It's the dead Vector. How are you? Hello.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back.
You're
Round
back.
2.
Round 2.
Yes.
Now, you just can't get enough for someone who dislikes Metal Gear.
Yeah, it's an addiction, you know. It's it's my heroin. So.
It's the love-hate relationship that is the strongest.
Dude, that's
Chico,
my favorite
join.
line from Twilight too.
Real? Oh,
It's my own personal brand of heroin.
Is that?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
is that from Twilight?
From Twilight
oh,
New Moon, baby. Whatever the first one's called.
Brian's a big Kirsten Dunst fan.
Yeah, I'm a huge Kirsten Dunst fan.
No, wait.
No, you got it. It's
no,
Kirsten Dunst.
Fuck you. Hold on a sec.
You know what?
It's
And my
Kirsten
favorite
Dunst.
actor in that movie is Patrick Stewart.
Take 2. I'm a big Kristen Stewart connoisseur. Listen, I just saw Crimes of the Future. I wanted to talk Cronenberg later too, but yeah.
I've been wanting to check that
Redford
out,
is so
but
good in that
I'm
movie.
afraid of it.
Brian's a big Twilight fan, Vector. You're afraid of the Crimes of the Future there?
Yeah, I heard some things, and
man.
I'm a big Viggo Mortensen fan.
Yeah?
You know,
Who is
Hidalgo
it?
was great.
Eastern Promises.
Oh yeah.
G.I. Jane, one of my favorites. But this movie, I don't know. I don't think it's a good direction for
Watch out what you say. Will Smith might come through the Discord and give you a good old. That was. Been waiting weeks to do that.
G.I. Jane was a Cronenberg movie?
I don't
No. Viggo Mortensen was in it.
Viggo Mortensen.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Johnny was
wow.
telling me all this stuff that Cronenberg has made recently that I had no idea. You know, I was thinking like Existenz was the last thing I saw, of course, Videodrome, but apparently he's been making all kinds of shit with Lea Seydoux and Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. But it's besides the point. We got
What
some
is
new
going
personnel. We've got some personnel.
We got personnel now.
Do you remember
nice.
Vector being the Metal Gear master here? Was there a way to just like R3 sort all in Peace Walker, or was that just in Phantom Pain?
There is. I think you mentioned that last week.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
There's a hidden button. It might be the square button.
Oh, be
and
my
then
savior.
there's like auto sort or something. Or I could be misremembering. I haven't.
I know, right?
What
Like
happens
I
if you
think
hit
there is.
Select. It showed us.
Oh, look at that.
This is what we found last
Oh.
week. Select shows you the moves, and there's something called sort. What is it? No, it doesn't say.
Maybe. Well, you didn't have anybody selected.
L2 not used.
Because I played this game more on PSP than in the HD collection. So
Honestly,
the
same.
controls are completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. They're
They're
better. Yeah, they are. They are.
It's the reason why I never played
Right.
it on fucking PSP. The game looked fantastic. Everything was great. The controls bugged the shit out of me on PSP.
Yeah.
I really couldn't jive with any of the control types.
Really?
So what I think
gonna do it
I might be
manually.
remembering is that you can sort like you can sort people by the highest, and then but you still have to do it manually.
Yeah. So I can go to like waiting room, and then I can
sort.
Yeah, but how do you even do that?
You just pulled it up a second ago. I don't know how you did it, but you did.
How does it know? Well, now I'm just in the waiting room putting guys where they
what's
go.
the one that says? Oh, that's the new division.
Let me put all of the C and who else? 1D, because this guy. Oh no, that guy's good at pills. Well,
I like pills.
Pills aren't. We're not ready for the. Oh wait, we do have a medical team. All right, go to the fucking pills. We'll put some more in with the pills. Vector, you're scared to see the new Cronenberg. I don't know if I would say it was fear-inducing. It's definitely a Cronenberg film. What do you think? Have you seen anything about that movie, Men? The A24?
Yeah, okay, so I was going to go see that too, and I was conflicted. Like, do I see Men or do I see Crimes of the Future? But neither of them are playing.
It is the summer of body horror for me.
Oh yeah,
Brian. I went and saw Men like maybe 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, whenever it came out. And then last week Sunday I saw Crimes of the Future. And both were just like, man, the ending sequence of Men and has the craziest shit going on, and then all of the Cronenberg movie was what I expected. It was like,
oh, no spoilers.
No, I'm not gonna spoiler anything, but it's just like, yo, if you don't like body horror gore, then
if you don't like Cronenberg, you're not gonna start.
Then
liking
maybe
it.
the fear is for a reason. But man, I like look forward to that so much that like, hey, here's some like. Here's some like artsy shit with Men, but here's some like hard sci-fi with this new Cronenberg movie.
Yeah.
So I really like both.
Yeah.
I would really recommend them both.
I've been to see a movie in a bit.
I got that Regal Unlimited, so me and Trish.
Oh, you did now? Okay, cool.
Dude, Lady T and I just.
I'm always down. Hit me up.
Oh. You want to
See, I got a
our
pretty
date
strong
night?
Dude,
stomach.
fuck yeah. No, I'm saying for when you guys aren't doing a date night and you want to
It's
get.
always a date night.
Oh, I see.
This is all this bitch wants to do is go to the fucking movies. I gotta go see Top Gun next.
Oh.
Oh, see, I did
Paddington
see
3.
that.
Did you see Jackass 4.5?
Yes, I finally got around to that.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was good. I like that.
I liked it too.
I still get mad
I
every
didn't,
time
I didn't
Tremaine's
like
on screen.
Jackass. That's just me, though.
You're not a fan.
I thought like 2 and 3 were better.
Oh,
Like
okay.
for the first Jackass was kind of experimental. 2 and 3 is where they came into their own, and then 4 was just like, we're old.
Well, no,
Let's
4
go out on a last
4 was
hurrah.
fucked by COVID.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah. Well,
Like,
yeah.
and that's kind of what 4.5 goes into.
And Bam Margera.
4.5 was better. Yeah.
4.5 was just
was
like
fucked
the
by Bam.
0.5s all were great.
Yeah, the 0.5 I liked better than 4.0
Yep.
in theaters.
And 3.5 I like better, and 2.5 I like they're it's just more of the stuff, but the stuff that they can't release in a movie. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
Oh, okay.
because it's not necessarily decent, or it's more for the niche, like the people who want more content. And arguably, I always think the 0.5s have some of the more hilarious content. Like there's one line in 4.5. It's a line and it's the whole bit. And it's Poopies, and he goes, "Hi, this is Poopies."
Oh, that was the
and I'll
best
show
bit.
me.
I'll show me.
I'll show me. I'll show me might be the
I saw that clip.
that won me over because I was
Yeah.
I was
I'll show me.
I was audibly kind of not into the new cast.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, when we talked about it on the podcast, it was a weird podcast. It was like Sean and I not liking it and Rocco defending it. And it got weird. But it had also been, from Sean and I's perspective, we just heard the most depressing interview that Johnny Knoxville had given about what happened to him making this movie. And then through the lens of watching it and seeing Tremaine be an asshole and making everyone do all this heinous shit, I was like, yo, I just was mad. I felt bad. And I wasn't over on all the new acts or the new talent. And like, now that I've spent more time with them with 4.5, I think I like everyone a lot more.
Yeah.
And also, that character Poopies, that bit won me over. The delivery on I'll Show Me is, you couldn't top that. That's probably the best thing in 4.5. I think my favorite thing, though, in 4 altogether is in 4.0. It's in the main movie.
Yeah.
Which is the I don't even remember what they called it, but was it Hell? This is the Hell room, or
The Hell? Oh yeah.
Where they turned the lights off and fucked with everyone in the
Welcome
dark.
to Hell or whatever.
Welcome to Hell or whatever. Pontius is doing the fucking Goodbye Horses in the background.
Oh my god.
And then like what they did to, I think Dave England has a legit panic attack.
Like, and they talk about it in 4.5.
But that bit in the main movie was my favorite thing in that movie by far.
I remember you and
by far that was the best thing.
Because I sat next to you, we saw the movie together in the theater, and like, oh man, I was out of breath. I was laughing so hard.
I don't want to do that to any of my friends.
No, I never want to do anything
because
like
I don't
that.
think that any of us could handle it.
I mean, I could, but I don't trust a single one of you motherfuckers when it's game time.
Oh,
when
man.
it's game time, listen, we come from a background where all of us grew up watching Jackass, which means all of us made Jackass parodies, which means if we did that, we were on that level mindset-wise.
You're talking jackbutt type.
We're talking jackbutt. We're talking smart dick. Whatever you wanted to call
whatever
your
you
shit.
and your friends filmed.
Good Times is what we called ours.
You called yours Good Times?
Yeah.
That's
we
so
had like
funny.
10 or 12 volumes of Good Times videos, and it was just us fucking around and doing shit like that. The thing they all do, where if you notice, if you ever watch anything Jackass, especially Knoxville, because he's the most aware. You notice Knoxville's the hardest to fucking prank. He's always like this.
Oh,
And
his nuts are covered, is what you're saying.
All of them stand like this no matter what. You'll go watch it.
On
This time
set,
around,
I didn't really realize until like that one. I think it's in 3.0 where Bam falls in the hole when he's just trying to put a shoe on.
Oh yeah, the snake pit.
You crying, Bam? No, they dug a hole next to the cars and he fell in.
Yeah.
When he was like already just sick of everything, and then he fell in a hole.
Yeah. Oh.
You crying, Bam? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
So that's what I mean. It's
so like I
nerve-wracking.
didn't realize until like it was that movie where like, oh yeah, it's so nerve wracking being on those sets all day.
Because you don't know if what you just spent the last 20 minutes prepping for is the bit.
That's what it evolved into.
Or
because Jackass didn't start like that.
No, it was just them doing man on the street stuff and like.
But it evolved into this like, hyper alert. You're gonna get fucked with on the back lot of.
Well, everybody's
Warner
open.
Brothers.
It's not just the audience. Or it's not just the people we're pranking. It can be you too.
Or the guests.
As the guest, yeah, like.
But I think you know that going in.
Yes, and so that's part of what they dive into a lot of in 4.5, and that's why I was bringing it up, because for me it brought back all of these memories of like, not in a. It is an awful way because it's like almost PTSD. It reminded me of never feeling safe. Around friends, but not in a horrible way, because it's not like I knew they would never do anything to actually hurt me, but knowing that I needed to constantly be aware for
a bit might be going on.
Yep,
this is when you and your friends were filming shit.
Oh man, like I would remember.
I never worried
my
about.
Friends were so transparent, so it would be like they'd be like, "Hey man, I want to show you something in here." Oh, what's that? And I'm like, they never talk like this to me. That's not how they get my attention.
Can't get one over on
normal.
Brian.
Well, because people don't know how to just be like, "Oh, dude, come here, I want to check this out." Like, check this out.
Or you go into the other room and you go, "Ow, fuck, holy shit."
Yep.
What? And then you wait till you hear what, and then got him.
Yeah, see, because if I hear "oh fuck, holy shit," I ain't running.
No, but I would go like, "Oh, you okay? What's
You
up?"
okay?
But if you're just like, "Hey, come over here. I wanna show." I know something.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there'd be shit like that. Like, hey, John needs help taking stuff out of his car. No, he fucking doesn't. Why does he need help all of a sudden taking shit out of his car? He never needs help taking shit out of his car. I'm not fucking going outside.
So you guys would
And
actually try to prank each other.
Lo and behold, yeah, it would be like, dude, to the point where I'd be on the fucking roof with fucking flour waiting for my friends to come back from getting
you were
their
gonna
haircut.
antique him.
Absolutely. And they had no concept that we were up there with a bucket full of flour.
Did you get? I've never antiqued anybody.
Oh yeah, I almost got fucking suspended because I got antiqued. So like we did that CKY shit. So it really brought me back to those moments of like, you know, you come up with a stupid idea and you just go. What I liked about 4 and 4.5 was because COVID kind of closed everything up, it forced them to do sort of the old CKY shit too, which was all of the kind of
Think
pranking
outside of
each
the box.
other,
Yeah.
all the fun, silly stuff like Dylan and I.
Oh, really?
CKY shit.
That is the CKY shit that they brought, was fucking with each other. Because Big Brother was just funny premise, videos, man on the street shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an interesting spin.
So that's why I really enjoyed this, because this wasn't just like, it's funny, like the gag of them, you know, Preston and Wee Man running down the fucking street. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking,
we've done it.
You know, Party Boy takes his pants off in a place that he shouldn't. They did that in this one, but they did it in a way that was way funnier.
Yeah.
And so again, or more developed, I should say.
Developed.
And so I like that they were more developed, but then they also were just like, yeah, okay, Eric Andre's on set now, let's fuck him up, blow up the porta potty.
They fucked him up.
Like if I were on set, all I could think the moment he's like, yeah, where's the bathroom? I'm like, I would never tell anybody I needed to pee. I would just go find somewhere on set for Jackass.
You don't think there's just a
on set for Jackass
PA running around watching
No.
Eric Andre? Okay, he's going into the bathroom.
Yeah,
now.
probably. But so that's what I mean. I would, and eventually they would realize what I would do, and they try to find a way to like circumvent it. But like, because they'd realize, has Brian ever used the porta potty? But that's what I would do. I never use any of their bathrooms.
No getting one over.
I'd find a place to piss. Well, I just don't want to have it like just when I'm peeing.
I agree. I don't want to be fucked with.
Peeing.
Vector, do you like being fucked with in the bathroom?
In the bathroom?
Yeah, no one does.
No.
Well,
well, you're right.
There's a time and a place, you know.
There is.
You know what I love doing, and my kind of jackassy behavior, because like me and my friends, we filmed a lot of skate videos.
Yeah.
And we would do the skit type stuff.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't do the prank type stuff. Like you're talking about, what was your thing called?
Good Times.
Good Times. Did you, Vector? Did you ever do anything like this with your friends and film it?
No, we never did anything like that.
I wonder if he's got Good Times. I think we called him Yes Skateboarding.
Oh, that's cool.
But what we did is not necessarily like prank each other. We just, film dumb skits.
Yeah.
But when I pranked people, it was always horse around at work. It was working in a shop environment my whole life. You start horsing around with dudes, and in the bathroom was the prime time for horsing around.
Oh, yeah.
Some guy goes into the bathroom, waits a little too long. Let me get my torch for my heat shrink out of my toolbox. Let me go get this flammable can of spray silicone here. I'm just gonna light a little fire for Dino under the door here, and you would almost like be in the toilet, chilling with a magazine, and then like hear the fucking spark of a lighter, like someone's lighting their torch. Hey guys, no, I'm in here, and then like fucking Dalsim-sized fireball erupts into the room. From under the door, when compressed gas comes in and like billows into like, the shitter in a shop is usually like a 4x4 room. It's a closet. I mean, you can like feel the heat hitting you. So like, once someone did that to me once,
yeah.
Well, I had to do it to everyone else in the entire fucking office. So
wow.
we would like fuck with each other at work, but we never filmed it.
Man.
That was the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, no, we filmed it.
But I guess so. In a certain sense, some people like getting fucked with when they're in the bathroom.
But yes,
it was fun.
It's
not for me, but I mean, if someone is into that, then
if you're
more
into
power
that.
to them.
If you're into the flame ball yoga fire under the fucking
yoga fire,
the weather stripping.
Uh-oh.
I got this.
Yeah, for sure.
Never mind.
Oh wait,
never mind.
So
there he goes. Yeah.
I feel like I'm just like I came into the wrong conversation.
Oh, I know. We went on the extensive discussion of Jackass.
Yeah.
But that's not why you called. It's Metal Gear Summer.
Yeah. I figured, I'd call in case anybody had need of my services.
Well, I think you've helped us by lending your services. Definitely helped me look into trying to apply people to Mother Base.
Fuck yeah, man.
Automatically, but I'm thinking that was not just like a one-hit button like it was in 5.
I think it was like you would go to sort by new, and then you would then you could go to auto sort.
Can I tell you, I never found the, R3 auto sort Mother Base members in 5 until I had beaten a game,
really?
I didn't find that until our millions of play hours afterwards.
I always want to restart with a fresh file, but then I can't because there's so much development time with everything that like
One of these days I'll do it.
Yeah,
I've started. Actually, I have.
You have, I know.
Definitive Edition, I started a fresh file.
I transferred my file over for Definitive Edition, and so that's why I put so many hours into it. All of the actual development trees that I did, like that's where I'm like, man, I don't want to lose that and wipe that slate clean, because it takes so long to get the resources to get those weapons that you want to use.
Yeah.
And that's where, for me, I'm like, that's going to take the fun away from the game. I know I can do it with the base weapons, too, because I've done it with the base weapons. But, like, I have so many fun weapons in this other game. But I don't know, because I'm not... That game is also my non-lethal file where I only killed people I had to kill. So
yeah, you can make 2 files. You know, you don't have to get rid of the old one. Vector, do you play any of the... old Metal Gears regularly, like Brian and I were like obsessed with 5.
Actually.
What is it for you? Which one?
I would have to say 1 for the PS1 is
solid.
It's very solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 I don't like at all. I
Thus the
actually
name.
don't like 2. Everybody's
Really?
always talking about how 2 is the best.
Vector's
3,
got some opinions that are not the most popular out there with
they're
Metal
not
Gear
standard.
fans.
No,
They're not standard.
I think 2
But that's
was-
why I love them.
I think definitely 2 is a game that hasn't stood the test of time like the other ones have.
3 I think is by far the best overall, but 1 is my favorite just because of the nostalgia factor.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah.
2 was
So
my
I play
entry to the series, so for me, I had nothing to compare it against.
So you play 1 often.
Yeah, for videos, you know,
Yes.
like I have to get footage.
But that's like a treat for you almost. Like, all right, gotta capture some footage. Do you start a new
No.
save, or do you
No,
go
it's
to
a chore.
save?
It's like, you know, you're pulling teeth.
It's work.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing it for work, but like
going the wrong way.
I'm in the middle of a Resident Evil video right now and trying to get footage from certain clips that I need for the stuff that I'm talking about. It
Are
was
specific,
just
right?
a huge pain in the ass.
Ah.
Yeah.
Got it.
See, yeah, that kind of
so-
like professional game capture.
I've never
shit
thought-
is so fucking frustrating.
Brian told me, you know, our friend Frank, former San Diego native and fellow big dog, our boy Frank Howley, he captures stuff for NoClip.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't realize how arduous that is until, like, you were telling me about it and he was talking to me about it.
The process is so fucking tedious.
I just kind of
They're not
assumed when people make videos, they can go rip someone's 4K long play to get the footage they need. But
I do that. I do a lot of that too.
Okay.
You can.
You
but
can,
if you
but
need
then
something specific.
That's where.
Then,
Right.
you got to either pay somebody to do it, so you don't have to, or you got to fucking just game up and do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
So,
like
I
in
mean,
the context
there
of
are-
Frank and in Dead Vector here, yeah.
Yeah.
There are
it's Frank's
times
job.
where
For
you
NoClip.
start playing and like you get the clip that you need, and then you're like, oh man, I'm having a really good time, and you keep playing.
Yeah.
And so things like that can happen, but for the most part, it's like, oh, I gotta get this clip of like Fultoning 80 dudes.
Yep.
You
Which there's
know,
no
so I
way
can
to
make
cheat
this one gag that 30% of people might not even see.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
So-
watch it. I will
Yeah.
definitely. Vector,
I
can you
appreciate
plug where people can find your YouTube videos before we let you go? I would love
Sure.
our audience who heard you last week and is maybe going, "Wow, Garrett's talking to this fucking guy again. What's going on?" Well, he's my
Yeah,
homie.
Who is this guy?
We've been collaborating on a few podcasts now and then, but you do a lot of your own stuff. Let them know where they can find that.
YouTube.com/deadvector, all one word. I'll post it in chat.
Perfect.
And then just youtube.com/that right there. And then like I said, my next project is a mini Resident Evil retrospective. So
Excited.
Garrett, if you got some time,
Very excited. to hear about this, yeah.
I'm interested in hearing your thoughts about the series.
Hey,
Oh, man.
if you want some mic time with me, I'd be happy to lend it.
Love that
I
series.
I think you used a little bit of me in a Metal Gear video not too long ago, and I had a great
Yeah.
time doing that with you.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, he woke
Yeah,
him
I'm
up.
thinking, I should publish the whole interview because there was so much that I had to cut to get the video time down.
I hear that.
So-
That's
so
always
yeah.
editing
good.
is the
Better to have more than less. Trust me.
editing's
True,
always the hard
true.
part.
As much as it sucks, especially when you're shooting documentary, real life shit, like, oh my god, I can't believe how much ends up being cut in those situations. It's insane. A conversation could be 2 hours and they use 15 minutes of it. And it's not even 15 minutes of native footage. It's cut together to say the message of the video.
Yes.
And it was like over an hour, and I only used like 5 minutes of what Garrett gave me. So
yeah.
Well, then you have some great Patreon exclusive content there for you. Or something. Give them the rough and raw, unedited.
That's cool, man.
That's a good idea. I like that.
You know what? Free
That's
idea.
what NoClip does.
Yeah.
Do it. Well, yeah.
NoClip does a lot of that kind of stuff. They'll just put the unedited interview, so they'll have their big-ass documentary. 30 minutes to an hour, and then it would have the actual full individual interviews on their Patreon.
Yeah, I think some of my favorite stuff that we do here at Mega 64 is the uncensored Todd and Aaron.
Oh my god.
Because every year you get a Todd and Aaron video, but that is a portion. So much gets cut for going too hard with those characters.
Oh my god.
And I love it. I love
That's why
how
I love the
dark
behind
it
the
is.
scenes.
So the behind the scenes of the unedited Todd and Aaron rants are a fucking chef's kiss. But
oh yeah.
Thank you so much for calling in, Vector. I want to get
Thank
some
you
of these
guys.
other callers. Thank you.
Peace out.
All right. Take care, guys.
Later.
Great caller.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
With a golden voice sent from the heavens above.
So much.
When heavens divide.
So much information. So good.
Yeah.
I love that.
I mean, it's interesting, like, getting to know certain people online who make YouTube videos, stream, etc., do social media around video games. Just getting to know these personalities over the years. I tend to gravitate and I become fans of people who, like you just said, like so much great knowledge. They laser focus in on one thing. Like the people that all work on the Kojima frequency, our boy Fingers,
Shouts out.
Yeah, Days Ahead,
Shouts out.
Nitroid, everyone, past and present, and Vector as well. Like the Metal Gear focus that these people make stuff about or make stuff with, and that is really kind of like what speaks to me. And I know, like, I follow a lot of specific Resident Evil retros, like
too.
Carcinogen, like the first game streamer I ever watched. It was like, this guy only does Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And that's I like experts in the field.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I like it too, because I don't need to be the expert, but I like to be able to know where I can find the information I need. You know, because it like trying to remember it all yourself is like it's an endless fight. But trying to find out the information that you are interested in is way more exciting.
And I gotta justify the insane amount of, time that these obsessives like Vector here have put into, their lives by just constantly being obsessed with one video game.
Yeah.
I must justify the pain that they've gone through with this existence of being hyper-focused on one tiny aspect. I mean, I feel the pain because I feel like I did it with Evangelion.
Yeah, I mean, there's always... I mean, I know I do that.
That's
about
my one.
Lost, about Ava, about
There's
Metal
the
Gear,
there's the
about...
subcategories,
Yeah.
where I'm really interested in a lot of these other things. But man, what's that one?
Yeah.
But I feel like these experts that I know. Well, then again, Vector's making a Resident Evil video now.
Yeah, well, and you and I are huge Resident Evil fans
He's
too.
branching
I
out.
mean, you and I have again, we do the 2 streams we do every year.
Oh, we're out.
Are Resident Evil or
And a
some
Metal
Resident
Gear.
Evil game for Halloween.
Yeah,
and
we
then
switched.
Metal Gear.
We should say, last year, 2 years ago, instead of Resident Evil, the next one was after 6, it was like, we've already played 7 like so many times. Ryan had come in and beat it. So we did Silent Hill. Then we did last year, Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
But we still played
Resident Evil
7.
We did 7 because we never played
because that was the next one to do.
Yeah.
So we did them both. So this year, in October, it's Silent Hill 3, which I've never played. So I guess this will be a game that I beat on stream for the first time.
Oh.
Put it up there with Lollipop Chainsaw.
That would be fun. That's my favorite Silent Hill.
I know you talk so highly of it, and I have always heard nothing great. And I had fallen off of the franchise at that point. So I'm excited to get a copy of that and play that. Do you have a copy in case I can't find one?
For what system?
Silent Hill 3. Oh, it doesn't. I have every system, so if you got a copy, I can play it.
I don't think it came out on anything but PS2 and maybe Xbox.
Xbox. It was definitely a 360 one, I thought.
Was it a 360? I don't think so.
Oh, just regular Xbox.
I think it was. It
and
might
PS2?
have been regular Xbox. I could be wrong. If it is on 360, then I could. I mean, we could do that.
Oh, he found someone back there. I'm like, who's? Oh, I can't free this. Oh, I hate that. Wait a minute. I've got a supply marker. Will he bring me Fulton's? Support supply request marker. One set. Ammo and items. Heroism decreases overuse. Fuck it. Let's use it. I want to Fulton this guy out.
Oh yeah, there's a 360 HD collection, which nobody likes. But the original game.
Right. Is that gonna go, or do I have to like now activate it?
It was originally on Windows, and then on PS2.
I'm counting on you. Originally on PS2.
Yeah.
I'll try to find a version of that. I like to play games on the original. Well, look. I know our friends over at Cheap Ass Gamer could probably point us in the right direction, too. Do they ever do retro stuff, Brian, when you're doing your CAG weeklies?
Not typically.
Oh, and here I am not getting to our Discord callers. If you could just slide someone in.
Yeah.
At any point here.
Go with.
Let me get out.
Nice new call. You know what?
I got out the supply marker. Press R1.
Let's talk to Evil Dude. They were the one that were talking to us a couple weeks back about tormenting souls.
What up, Evil Dude?
Hey, how's it going?
Have to go check.
How's Metal Gear Summer?
It's going well. I asked for. Oh, I got law ammo. And did I get... I was looking to get more Fulton, but it doesn't refill your Fulton. Oh, well. I tried. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But,
I'm trying to remember if there is a way to do that.
Yeah, I think as you keep upgrading the Fulton in your equipment, you get more. You know, it goes from like 5 to 10 to 15, but...
Different levels of Fulton, too. You get ones that can carry, like, heavier people,
yeah.
right?
Or the equipment, right?
Yeah.
The trucks and stuff. But definitely this early on in the game, I can't call with the supply marker for more. But
yeah,
we're going to leave this POW. Sorry, sir. Actually, should we kill him? Well,
no,
now hear me out, guys,
kill
okay?
him.
Now,
Don't.
I'm not just trying to fucking be extraneous.
Don't do that.
But if we put him out of his misery, then he can't.
No.
He can't blab about where his compas are hiding.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
I don't know,
That's
dude.
mean.
You kind of it's mean, but it's war, bro. You sound kind
you
of
are
like
playing as Big Boss.
Sound kind
This
of
isn't
like
Venom Snake.
You sound like someone loose lips sink ships. You know what I mean? You're not a communist, are you?
Oh, he's dead.
No, he's still
not.
fucking
I don't think
breathing.
you can kill him. I like that he's face down so they didn't have to animate.
All right, you're lucky this time, Evil Dude. I can't kill him.
Hey guys.
Well,
Oh my God.
Well, you're here.
This is giving me like flashbacks of accidentally killing a prisoner in 5, and it just made me feel so bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Brian famously talks about. I referenced it earlier. The no-kill Metal Gear 2 run.
God.
Metal Gear Solid 2, and then he accidentally dropped a
I knocked
knocked-out
somebody
guy
off,
off of the side of the boat.
What are you gonna do
I knocked him
about
off
that,
of the elevator right at the end.
Like at the end
I'm like,
of the
there's no way
game.
that counts. One kill. The
One
whole game.
kill. And that was
Yep.
the end of the game, right?
Pretty much.
You
So
could-
it was like the
That's
last
just the
area
casualties
you
of
can kill
war.
anyone.
You could go back
No.
from your save, but man.
No, because I never cascade saves.
Oh my gosh.
I always have one save file.
What?
You're not a save scummer?
You what? That's
Yeah.
the worst thing. That's the worst thing to be.
No.
Now I want to see you play
Oh,
through a game like
fuck,
Prey or
bro.
Dishonored.
Me? Oh no,
Yeah, like-
games like that you have to save scum.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, because you want to try to do all this stupid shit, but then you'll like come up with the solution afterwards. Like you want to fail a bunch so that you can just play the
Yeah.
scene right for a specific reason.
You want to explore a little bit and be like, okay, where's my fail states?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Metal Gear Solid, it's like, no, I'm playing the story. The decisions I made are the decisions I made. That's fine. I don't mind. But
Yeah.
if,
I mean,
yeah, no, if it
In that
was,
section, you're playing as Raiden. He's allowed to make mistakes like that.
Yeah, that was a fatal mistake. Son of a bitch. Because I had the fucking stun frequency blade. High frequency blade.
Oh, yeah.
HF blade.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't using the regular sword.
Is my oh yeah, my shit's going down now. 48 seconds. Look at all these POWs I did not have Fulton for. That sucks.
Yeah, this is one of those missions that like it really emphasizes the point you need to upgrade your Fulton stuff.
Yeah, and it wants you to come back and maybe do it a second time.
Yeah, or to try to get you to stop Fultoning everybody you see.
That is,
Yes.
I will say, I love this game. That's the one thing I don't like about this game is it really pressures you to come back and like do stuff the right way, which doesn't feel like a Metal Gear narrative to me.
Right.
Well, I think what they wanted you was to come back and play it multiple times. Like,
Because it does give you enough reason to do that, like later on, especially. I don't remember if they give you harder difficulties of these same missions.
I don't know. I think they do. I think that you can press right or left. But
To
again,
increase difficulty? Wow, I don't remember that.
I could just be. The thing is,
That'd
the
be great if
interface is
the
so similar to 5.
Yeah.
Or V.
These
or
games
whatever.
are like mixed in my head.
That's why, like, I don't remember what's what. And
all I remember
think
is
it
when I
does the Metal Gear Solid 5 thing, like it'll unlock the mission later as a harder difficulty. Like it'll be
Yeah.
like
That's what I should
version
go back and
2 extreme mode or whatever,
Look how
where
good
you
they
like.
are.
I like the missions where you come in with no weapons and you have to find stuff.
The game is great. A real AAA feature is the invisibility of your character when you get close to a wall.
Oh, dithering.
Yeah, that's the fucking feature that, like, man, if you could do one thing in your game, give it. Is that what that's called? Dithering? Character dithering?
That was like the engine, the Fox engine for 5 had like such good dithering for when your character was being like in front of something, because they would do it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
Still
there were so many
beautiful.
times where you would be standing in front of something or kneeling in front of something. It's like, I want to look at this, and then it would just immediately start like fading him out, and it's like perfect.
I'm so
Yeah,
in love
they
with
did
that
that-
Fox engine. I think I'm gonna start playing those Pez games just to fucking be in the.
Chico games.
I'm like, no, the soccer.
Yeah.
They
What
put
is
in
it?
those
Pro
engines.
Evolution
Yeah.
Soccer.
Oh.
Pez.
Oh.
Pez. That's a good way
But
to
the evil dude, any thing you wanted to get to before we've got we're gonna try to lightning round a bunch of callers here.
Yeah.
put it. Sure. So you mentioned earlier Crimes of the Future,
Yes.
and you
No
wanted to talk a
spoilers.
little bit about that.
I'm
No
willing to-
spoilers, but
Did you see it?
I'm yes, I did,
Okay,
and I'm
cool.
good about tiptoeing around this because I had like 5 different conversations with people. I'm like, I'm not gonna tell
Yeah.
you because what to spoil is honestly mostly what you see in the movie and what's
Yeah.
going on. I'm much more interested in the little world building that movie
Yeah.
had.
I was so amazed at how low budget it really is, and how they were able to pull. I love hard sci-fi with a low budget.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
How did you feel the first 30 minutes in? Like, how was your brain reacting?
The opening scene sets you up. If you've seen Cronenberg's stuff, you kind of have
Yeah.
this idea of almost Geiger-like biomechanical
Yeah.
prop or set design or whatever. So like you go into every Cronenberg movie almost going like, okay, where's that stuff? And I saw it in the trailers already. So like the opening of that movie I think is like, yep, this is a Cronenberg film. Which isn't a bad thing, but they're like starting you off right in the first scene where it's like, okay, this is like I'm fully okay. What is this? What am I looking at here?
Yeah.
And I like
Yeah.
that. It's not awkward. It's not the right word.
It's very jarring because I feel like his other movies, at least the ones I've seen,
They ease into it.
They tiptoe you in, like it's putting your big toe in the pool to
Yeah.
check the temperature. This
Yeah.
movie is like you've been in the pool the whole time.
This is like, turn the science fiction knob up to 11. Start the film.
Because the start of the movie, literally the opening shot, and this isn't a spoiler, this is just like disorientation because right when you dive into the movie, it just feels bizarre. There's a kid on the beach just like digging around in like the sand and the rocks, and in the background you see a ship that's capsized. But from far away, it's all out of focus, and it literally looks like a Star Wars style starship.
Yeah.
And at first I'm like, "But is this about intergalactic travel?" Because I didn't know anything about the movie going in.
Me neither. I
But
absolutely
it
knew
felt
nothing.
so jarring, and my mind was like trying to add everything together. And as you go, you can't predict it.
That's good.
How do I call Cause? I forgot. Like I have a codec, right?
So
Maybe
Isn't
this
there
game
like a
didn't use
radio?
codec.
No, it had one. Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe it just had the.
Maybe it
tapes.
just had the like because you're supposed to like use player communication, like enemies here.
Oh yeah. Did you hit select?
That's
Are you trying to like
that's
see where the
what-
enemies are on the map?
No, I was just trying to like call Cause and like have a codec conversation because honestly I forgot what the objective.
That's not in here. That's all the tapes, and that's all the
So
in
no
between
codec.
mission stuff.
Yeah.
Because the tape player, that's the one thing I don't like about this game. But honestly, it is designed. I mean, it's a PSP game, so it's
Yeah.
like if you're on the train or if you're just like walking around, you can pop that thing you're popping and throw on the headphones and like listen to the tapes.
Yeah.
But like on the PS3, you're just gonna be sitting in front of the TV, just intently listening to the conversations. Be like, okay, so it's almost better to listen to that stuff on like YouTube.
Yeah, you know, I loved because you could put it on the background during a mission, so I would just use the Walkman, and then while
Yeah.
I'm like running through the jungle, I'm like, yeah, I've done this mission before. Let me listen to these tapes now.
Yeah, that was like the edits
So
in
cool.
Metal Gear Phantom Pain
To
that
make up for
felt
that, yeah.
very
Yeah.
appropriate because it's a console game. Where this was like, hey, you're on the PSP, man. Just pop that thing in your pocket and just put the headphones on.
Yeah.
But that's also why I think a long time ago I made a joke tweet that said that Kodak calls were the original podcast.
Yes.
Kodak calls were.
Yeah.
They truly feel like that in this game. That's the one thing that everybody likes to dog on Kojima's writing for, but I feel like the in-character conversations in these games, especially the long-form ones in this one and Phantom Pain, they
Yeah.
feel very organic for all the made-up stuff they're like talking through.
All the pseudoscience they're jabbering about. Yeah.
Because like Kaz will just go off some weird shit. I think this is the game where you talk about Santa Claus.
Oh, I mean, just the example of vocal cord parasites and their whole breakdown, the intergender breeding of the Wolbachia and all of that, and it's like, I'm very interested in what this old Danae has to say. Tell me more, code talker. You know, I'm like, I'm intrigued. So I just had to kill those guys. That's what it was. I gave them the law.
Now, I was gonna say the height of that, especially in Phantom Pain, is the burgers of Kazura Miller.
Oh yeah, the burger stuff is good.
Oh,
that entire, it's all filler and it's perfect.
Yes,
I love that one. That was a good one.
Look out,
Oh,
Snake.
I remember this.
Oh, the entrance is blocked now. Shit. Who would have thought?
I feel like we played this on stream together too.
Yes, and we could not beat it, I think.
Yeah.
Now, back to the Crimes of Future. I left that movie really like trying to analyze, like, okay, what was going on in that world building? Like, I loved the things that they start telling you. Like, halfway through the movie, you get a lot more context for like things that are happening in this, you know, I guess not post-apocalyptic world, but just a
The movie
dystopian.
has a really uncanny scene. It's when he first meets like Kristen Stewart's character,
Yeah.
and they talk extensively about like this program for organs and all the little nitty-gritty details about it, and they're using like words that don't have any sort of association in my mind, and I'm like, this does feel like a video game to me, where it's like video games will have these world building moments where it's like explaining things so directly to you, but you have
Yes.
no context.
Is that
And
the
I'm like,
scene where Kristen Stewart is getting like, as she's describing this stuff, she's getting like more and more horny?
That's like every scene with her, though.
Bro.
I can't even tell you if that's the scene, because every time she's on screen, she has this chaotic energy inside of her. This is why, like, when I came out in the movie, I'm like, this might be one of the best acted movies I ever saw, because everybody was so alien and unrelatable to me.
You know, I love a movie when it's got body horror. Everything is like overly sexualized and like some pretty decent comedic moments at points.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Like, there was a lot of
There's some
uncomfortable
tension
laughter in the
relief.
theater.
There were two characters who played kind of like repair technicians. They were
Ah,
this.
those characters.
They were this. I loved them too. They were this levity. This like. Every once in a while, I'd be laughing at shit that would be going on with them. Like
They felt like
Almost
little
absurd.
characters that existed outside the rules of reality, and they was so weird to me.
They felt written by David Lynch. Those two characters. They were
Yes.
just like, what the fuck?
They felt like guest characters from a different movie invading the movie you were watching.
Yes. But yeah, I can recommend it. Crimes of the Future. It was. had to go
I
kinda
just
out
have
of the way to find a
one
theater
personal
with it.
question about this movie, about
Sure.
how it made you feel when you watched it.
Yeah.
Did you not get like restful sleep after this movie? Because I had peaceful, restful sleep right after I saw this movie.
You know, I can't really. I was, like I said, like I fucked my chest up, and I got this cough talking so damn much on Saturday's stream, and then we went and saw it Sunday, and I remember being. Good thing it's kind of a short movie, because I was being in the theater, all masked up and everything, but just being like, I hope I'm not pissing off people, because I was coughing every 10 minutes. And it's not a loud movie with action scenes that you can like, oh, here, well, wait till Tom Cruise
Yeah,
starts
that's the
firing
worst
the
when you
gun.
get stifled. Like when you're just there holding yourself together in a quiet movie
Yeah.
theater.
I was like eating popcorn to try to suppress it. It's like, okay, if I keep eating constantly throughout the movie, I won't cough.
I
But,
will say the movie had my mind so busy afterwards that like I just got perfect sleep. For the first time in a long time, I like woke
I will
up.
say-
I got 6 hours of sleep and
Oh,
felt
wow.
so well rested.
It was the opposite for me, because I went to sleep that night and was fucking having a time. I was not well though.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
But I was always chubbed up, dude, because I mean, let me just tell you, woo! Some of the new sex in this movie.
I have asked.
Oh yeah.
Brian, they talk about new sex. That's all I'll talk about.
Sex 2?
It could be considered sex 2.0.
It was Sex 2.0.
Sex
There
2,
is
like,
a
on
line
the
in the
internet
movie
too?
where he's like, "I'm not good at the old sex," and I'm like, "Damn."
I was laughing so, dude. His costume is just like I fucking love. I really like that movie. It was my type of.
This
low
is
budget
not a
sci-fi.
spoiler either. I just want to drop it because it has my mind constantly thinking about it. There's the one character, I don't remember exactly his position in the movie, but Viggo Mortensen has private meetings with him throughout the movie.
Oh,
at, like,
Saul
a dock area.
Tensor. So Viggo Mortensen's character is named Saul Tensor.
Yeah,
and
but
he
the
meets
guy he
with
was
someone,
meeting
yeah.
up with at the docks, there's like I'm seeing they've met like 3 times so far, and then on the 4th meeting he goes, "Sorry, I was late. A lot of meetings this day," and I could not stop laughing at that. It's like this is all your character does is meet him, and you're like,
meets
"A
up.
lot of meetings."
A lot of meetings today.
Yes.
Speaking
Oh,
of that
man, it was
horrible
great.
cough, folks.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
Oh God,
too,
we gotta
I'm
stop. All this Saul Tensor is provoking me. I'm feeling like I want to, become a.
You just want to crack him open.
I just want to become a performance artist. Everyone in the future does.
You want to expand your tattoo collection?
I will continue tattooing myself and recommending Tales of the Future's Past. No, Crimes of
Future.
Grindelwald's. No. Take it again.
Yep.
Crimes of the Future, starring Viggo Mortensen, Leah Seydoux, and Kristen Stewart. You know her, you love her.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thanks for calling in, evil dude.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Lime Lizard, you've been so patient. Let's blast through our last
Let's
3
go
calls.
through. Blast
What's
through the
up?
last.
Lightning round. What's up, Lime?
You got the lime.
You got the last lime. Lizard.
We'll give him a sec to open.
I'll give you more in a
open
sec.
comms.
That's a good point. Open comms. Okay, you've had the sec.
Fuck.
Sorry, Lime. Let's go to Cowfish.
What's
Hello.
Fuck.
Cowfish.
Yep.
Are you there?
Yep.
Yo, what's up?
Oh,
What's up?
doing fine. Well, wait, no, I'm not doing fine.
You're not.
I
No.
don't, okay.
Oh.
You're better than
No, it's. I don't know.
Tell us
Like-
it ain't all that bad. There's some light in life.
It's fine.
Okay.
If anyone knows about like video game collecting today and like special edition collecting, like Xenoblade 3 came up on special edition, but it was hosted only on Nintendo's site.
So
Oh, yeah, I heard
that
about
was a whole like 6-hour mess.
Did you get
like
one?
So,
refreshing
no.
and things like that.
So which game was hard to find on Nintendo site today?
Xenoblade Chronicles 3, the special edition.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Special Edition.
Pre-order.
Pre-order. What do you get in that special edition? And that's not at any other retailer except for online Nintendo?
Yeah, and they just revealed why basically today, and it's because it's not going to come with the game. I mean, it's not going to come out at the same time as the game. The game's going to come out like in July, and like then they'll ship all this steelbook and the art book.
This is a new normal with gaming, guys, and it fucking weirds me out. Trisha bought that Borderlands. What's Tina Treasure's tattooed chest?
Yeah.
That's my dream.
Yeah.
No, Tiny Tina's
Treasure something. Yeah.
Whatever. That game, the special
Wonderlands.
edition, was like a couple $100 worth of tchotchkes. It did not come with the video game. The steelbook version of the video game was $70.
Yeah.
There was a $100 special edition bundle that was just toys.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember
It's the new normal.
Mass Effect did this. Andromeda did this.
What is
And
happening?
Metal Gear did
But
that.
I mean, this one they at least
it came with the
you
game,
do get the game and on time.
Yeah. You're right.
So,
You're right.
so this news, this is a bummer for those JRPG fans who definitely are collecting those special editions.
Yeah. I'm kind of getting it just because I already have every other collector's edition of like the Xenoblade franchise.
You know, I kind of had to say I'm not getting this one because I didn't even open 2.
Yeah?
And I've bought one about 4 times and never finished it.
Wow.
I have it on every system now, I think.
Wow. Okay.
The first Xenoblade, great.
The Xenoblade
Chronicles, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that was good. I played about 40 hours of that.
I mean,
Rocco dies by that game, yeah.
Yeah.
And I hear a lot of people say Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is one of the best RPGs to come out in the last 10 years.
Really? Rocco loves the power of the Monado, but I don't even know if 2 garnered his
he
interest.
does. He like can't get into the other games.
Doesn't like it.
But like I love X, which was on the Wii U, and that's all you need to know about it.
And it's locked there forever, yeah.
Or no, it's actually it's more of a like RPG in that like you're basically making your own characters and making your own loadouts and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
okay, I got it. I'm not going to take on a new
it's
mission
the most
right now,
online
Brian,
game,
'cause
yeah.
we're at the end of the show, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
for all of you watching at home, we'll do that big helicopter. No, was it a helicopter mission?
I don't know.
It's a tank. It's a tank mission. We'll do that next week. But sad news, Cowfish. I know people are struggling out there to get those fucking special editions. My heart goes out to you. How you were on 6 hours trying to get that?
Yeah, and that isn't even the worst thing that happened to me today.
Was
I
that
also,
unvictoriously? You did not end up with the special edition?
They're gonna push it out, but like I still spent like 6 hours just like I didn't get lunch, I didn't do anything. I bought lunch over DoorDash. I bought boba too. I shook up the boba like I did a flip.
Oh, I would love
They
it.
didn't seal my boba. I flipped it over my keyboard. My keyboard is dead.
Tapioca pudding balls bouncing off your keyboard, my friend? No, thank you.
That sucks.
No one wants that. You're telling me ice cubes,
Crazy as fuck.
Thai tea. What was it? What flavor was it? Taro?
It was a Hawaiian boba place, so they had like pog.
Oh. You got pineapple flakes in between your S,
You got
WASD.
orange pulp. You got fucking grapefruit all in there.
You're gonna be pulling boba balls out from under your chair wheels.
That sucks, man.
A liquid spill on electronics. I kept talking last Saturday about pouring water on that HD camera Mega 64 had.
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
Which, if you don't remember, it was
God.
water bottle under your arm. Oh, let me hold the camera in this hand. Oh, I dropped something. And then the cap came off and just dumped water all over their HD camera that Penny Arcade bought us. Oh, God. A liquid spill is never fun. So is the keyboard toast? Cowfish?
Well, I didn't plug it in time, I would say. it still plugs in, still works. If you press like the Z key, it presses Z, X, C, V, B, N,
Yeah.
M.
Oh, well,
If
that's
you press the Q key.
That's not a bug.
Yeah.
That's a feature. That's a new feature.
It's a macro.
Exactly, Brian. You're macro loaded. Well, hey, I wish you all the best, Cowfish, in the rest of your night.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
I'll-
I still got to
Go
grab
ahead.
Lime Lizard, and we're... Oh, my God, Brian, we're burning chips. We're almost out of time. Any final thoughts?
None to, like...
I think we should just
without,
wish
like-
you a good
yeah.
one. Thanks.
Take care, Austin.
And Lime Lizard, you have
You got the time.
the last... I got to remember to save, too, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
Lime Lizard, hello, are you with us?
I am.
How's it going?
Great. That could have been more comedic timing if you tried.
Why is that?
I'd just taken off the last time.
Oh.
I had just taken off my headphones to get a drink because I use wired headphones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And that's immediately when you put me in. I scrambled back,
Sorry.
muting everything.
That's
Well,
how
you're
it
here
works.
now.
You've been so patient for like, I mean, we've been
40
streaming for
minutes at
2.5 hours. You might have been on there for 2 of them.
Yeah.
I really do thank you. You know what? There's one more caller. You guys both have the last laugh. Now everyone's involved. Other one.
I don't think I've ever talked to the other one.
Oh.
Well, are you there, Chloe? Maybe you don't get to talk at all today, Lime Lizard. Oh, but did you have a final thought for us? You do have the last word.
I had a question.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure. Did I already save? I think
It's
I did.
okay to save twice. But yeah, go ahead with the
I'm
question.
not save scrubbing. What'd you call
I'm in
it?
Portland,
Okay.
All right.
and I got tickets to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo in October.
Nice.
Very nice.
First time going.
New
what
con.
kind? No. It's
Wait.
it's been going for a while.
This is the Retro Gaming Expo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ryan's going to that.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I've had my friend Vonnie down at the comic book shop ask me to go. Her husband's Ian of the CPU podcast
Okay.
with Pat Contry, Pat the NES punk, you know. Him and Ian have been going to that con, that Retro Game Con, I think for years. It's in Portland?
Yes.
She's been trying to get me to go to that, hang out with them for
I
years.
hear it's fun.
Yeah. So,
So
okay. Do tell.
So I hear they do a lot of video game events there.
You do
What
hear
kind
that.
of controller would you recommend? I've been looking for something that I could like put into my purse or something,
Okay.
but would work with multiple systems, hopefully.
You're talking something compact. Well, see, now, the way I've always got around multiple systems,
Yeah.
for the era of console like 360, PS3, Wii and all that, were those like third-party like Control Freaks dongle, or like who made them, like Gamehead or some shit. But it would be like this little USB dongle
Yeah.
that you'd plug in, and then you'd plug the controller into that.
Yeah.
And then you'd like hit a couple, turn it pink, blue, and then you'd look at the instruction sheet and dip switch up or whatever, and it'll work on a switch, or that'll work on this. I would use something like that back in the day.
Yeah.
But then it would be like, well, just bring the controller you're the most comfortable with. Like, what do you like? A PlayStation DualShock or a 360?
For not ever playing PlayStation, I really like the PlayStation controller better.
Really? I heard the military prefers a DualShock, and even some of their heavy equipment that would be controlled remotely would be based on DualShock 2 controllers.
I like the sticks being at the bottom.
What's that at the bottom?
I like the stick placement on those.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm definitely.
I would say on. Oh, good.
What? It's a retro gaming expo. So what are you looking mostly to play retro wise? What consoles?
Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on yet, so I'm just trying to
You're gonna need
look
a big
ahead.
purse.
Dance class.
I'm thinking bring
I do have a big purse.
Bring a fight stick. I'm thinking bring no. Wouldn't they provide the controllers at the con in console?
They
free
probably
play?
do. I'm just trying to think ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. if you're a Melee player, if you're a Smash Bros player, you just always have your GameCube controller.
Mhm.
If you're a fight game player, you're going to have a fight stick.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Brian and I, we remember, Brian, we labeled for the boys here playing a little Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Oh, yes.
But this, I always thought fighting game players were crazy lugging these things around to cons.
They do.
Yeah,
This don't
unfortunately,
fit in a backpack even.
no. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fighting game player.
Okay.
I do love Soul Calibur 2.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Well, I'm thinking, you want your own controller. You want something that people aren't going to get their grubby hands on. It could be only your germs all weekend. Bring one of these. DualShock 3, baby. You get the rumble support back in and probably the lightest weight of all the Sony wireless controllers.
What's your opinion of 8-bit though?
Oh,
They make
I have a
great
few of those.
controllers, yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of those
That's
dongles,
probably what I would recommend.
those dongles that go in between on stuff, 8-Bit Dough made one for the Switch that I can use any kind of
Yeah.
Bluetooth controller
There's
on.
a bunch of them like that. So if you have a preferred controller, you can just buy
Yeah.
one of those adapters and it'll sync up and map it properly.
Yeah.
But
Thank you so much for calling. I love
hope
the
you have
question.
fun.
Thanks.
I hope you have fun. If you do call back in a few weeks after the Gaming Expo, please report in.
Oh, it's in October.
It's
In October. Okay, well, we've got some anticipation coming. Thanks again.
Not a problem.
Take care.
Okay. We're about to jet. It's been, Brian, it's been
Oh.
too long of a show. The other one.
Chloe.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I
Talk to,
thought
like,
we were
50
done.
different people.
We had to
Okay.
get one last call in.
Ow.
We've played through so much of Peace Walker. Not
Yeah, we
really.
did. We
Not
did
really.
like 3.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
I do love Peace Walker. It
Yeah.
makes me very excited. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry I lied. Lime Lizard did
I'll
not
be
have the
I'll
last
be quick.
word.
I promise. I won't make you.
You-
I won't make you keep talking. if
Don't
you've
let
got
them
a slow
down
voice.
because you now have the last word. So make it a good
Hey,
one,
now.
Chloe.
I just wanted to say thank you for retweeting my sight fig drawing. I appreciate it.
Oh, I loved it.
Hey now. That's cool.
Check out Chloe's
Thank
art.
you.
A beautiful rendition of the sveltest Sean that I've ever dreamt of. This was an appropriate button to push, Brian.
Thank you.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we sure to love you. We'll see you next time. See you later, Chloe.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
And we'll
Bye.
see you next Wednesday.
This is great.
Thanks.
Fashion, it's not cool to be a fucking hip. It's not cool to be a it's not cool. It's not cool to be a fucking hipster either.
Thank
Fashionable
you.
Fucking jerk off. Read something. Read a fucking book, you moron. Yes.
Dude, Seattle's the best city. I fucking love Seattle. This is great.
Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 Fuck. Yep.
I think you like me more when I'm so mutilated. Your lips look like Candyland. Enjoy, destroy what you can't have. Make out, please understand.
oh.